Welcome everyone to the Friday Night PS show. A show with I can't even read my header. It's a show with five guys and one lady. There's not five of us on here. Mike's running late, Brian's running late, but they should be joining us here pretty soon.
How's Mike feeling?
He's feeling good. He's feeling better. Hopefully he's running late. He said he's stuck in the bay, so he's
Well,
working.
I guess he didn't have COVID then, huh?
No, probably not. So he should be joining us here in a little bit. So let me introduce the guys that we have here. I'm going to start out with this one. I wrote things for you guys tonight. I had some time, so I wrote some stuff for you guys. He's the only guy that we know who can keep his man card and have the knowledge of Kardashians and Jenners, Mr. Bob Sharp right there. The other guy here, I got to work on these. I got to work on my what is that, Bob? The pitch? Is
the
Bob
pitch.
Frozen? Yeah, I got to work on my pitch. Yeah.
No, but Bob has that. He can look frozen without being.
Yeah,
frozen.
he does.
Yeah.
The other guy right down there. This guy has seen more action than the Kiss ping pong machine in the 80s, Mr. Bruce.
Pinball machine.
You don't get that? Bob gets that. Yes, Bob gets it.
Bob's frozen.
Maybe you're a little older, you don't get that one. And then our new co-host, she loves to handle snakes and doesn't mind drinking some really bad wine, Morgan.
You just had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to add that one in there. When the other two fools join us, I'll do their lines. But we got a great show for you guys tonight. We got Bruce's topic. Bruce has been pitching this topic for me for weeks, and I keep forgetting to add it on there. So we're going to talk about men's facial hair, clean-shaven, mustache, goatee, full breeder, scuffle. What is your opinion? What do you like? How long into a relationship should a couple wait before taking a weekend trip? That could get scary. I mean, that's a big decision. What have been your relationship hiccups? And then there's this old saying, Bob, you remember this saying, right? And I'm sure Bruce does as well. The shoes make the man. You guys don't remember hearing that saying? I was surprised, Morgan, you never heard that saying. I know you're young.
Maybe I have heard it and I just don't recall, or maybe I haven't heard it in forever. But once you explained it, then I was like, oh, ding.
Yeah. Who is that? Who is that Facebook user that's leaving?
I don't know who that Facebook.
I don't know, but they didn't register, right?
Yeah, everyone's going to have to. Everyone that watches the show is going to have to re-register if they are on the Facebook group page. Unfortunately, that's how it works, and that is
we have to
Anthony.
re-register.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you're on that group page now, so you kind of have to redo it again for some reason, or give this page permission to stream your name. So if you're watching the show and you're on the BS page and your name's not coming up like Caitlin's, her name pops up. She redid the registered thing, so we actually could see who it is. See Bob's on there.
Yep.
We can see Bob and stuff. So yeah, you kind of have to re-give Streamyard permission to show your name on this page. If you had it set up for my regular Facebook page, you're going to have to do it for this one as well. Also, another topic. I couldn't believe this when I read this, but this guy, I'm going to pull it up here for you guys, and we're going to talk about weird news first. So,
okay,
this kind of blew me away. Michigan parents owe son $30,441 for tossing out his prize porn collection. Bob, your thoughts?
Well, number one, if you're living with your parents and you have a porn collection that's over 30 grand, what kind of freak are you?
All right, let me clarify for the guy. The only reason he was there is because he just got a divorce. He was only there like 6 months until he got his shit together so he can go buy another house. But in the meantime, I guess the parents sold all his porn. So, and his dad emailed him saying, I think I did you a favor anyway. And that's the reason why he decided to sue his parents, because his dad had emailed him, I did you a favor anyway.
Well,
Well, that's just.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. That's a
Might be
That
part
is-
of the contribution to why he's divorced.
It might be.
exactly.
It might be.
Dude, I mean, seriously, unless you got Playboy magazines from the 50s in
Right.
mint condition and you're saving those bad boys to sell one day, why are you sitting on 30 grand worth of porn?
I mean, Morgan, if your
Killing me.
if your boyfriend just out of the blue one day said, "Hey, I need to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I have $30,000 worth of porn." Are you? What's the first thing that comes out of Morgan's mouth?
Well, two things. First, what the fuck? And two, why?
I could see Morgan running to the telephone, calling the bank,
Oh,
and then
man.
going split accounts.
Immediately.
Immediately,
Like, now.
my check is not paying for your porn addiction.
Hell no.
I mean, that's
Oh,
got to
man.
be videotapes and magazines, and
Yeah.
I mean,
all in total. Let's see here. Oh, that the 30,000 doesn't count that the parents also had to pay the $14,500 for the son's attorney. So that lawyer got $14,500 for just representing this case. $14,500.
that's half
Okay,
the
so
the porn value.
okay, so if I'm the parents and this kid sued me because of that, I'm making a new will, and that dude, all he's going to get is Kleenex.
Clean.
So he to help him with his porn collection. 'Cause that's
Well,
all
that
I'm
would be-
leaving that now for.
That would probably be a bottle of hand lotion.
Yeah, where is this guy
Yeah,
from?
yeah. Kleenex and hand lotion. That's all you're getting when we die. You're not getting
Indiana.
a house or anything.
Yeah, he's from Indiana. Yeah, it said the collection included magazines, videos. God damn.
Hey, Becky.
Hey,
Mag-
I'm
Rick,
back. That guy
So-
must have a jacked arm or something, you know.
Dude,
Right?
I literally trying to like close my eyes like and think, dude, how much is $30,000 of porn stuff? I mean, this is to me. It's just is it just me? Does that seem like it's a lot of stuff? Wouldn't you think it's a lot of stuff?
Well, like I said, unless he's saving old copies of Playboy, which probably are worth some money, okay, then if he had to pay 14 grand for the lawyer, so I mean, unless he's sitting on just a stack and stack and stack of Playboys, dude, what's wrong with you?
Hey, Bob, are there porn? You like player cards? You know, like baseball? You know, like.
I know that some of the
magazines
issues
are
of Playboy from the 50s to the 70s can be worth a lot of money, especially if you've got like the Marilyn Monroe or
No, I was
something like
talking
that.
about like I'm talking about like baseball cards.
Oh no,
porn-
baseball!
porn
Wouldn't that be
baseball
cool?
cards.
Though? Wouldn't that be cool? Hey man, I got a rookie Jenna Jameson before she got a boob job and got slammed by 10 guys at one time. What's it worth? You know?
Everyone's asking this is what we're talking about. A Michigan parent sued son, or the parents owe son $30,000 for tossing out his prize, not just regular porn collection, guys, his prized porn collection. Dude.
Well, I mean, that's obviously a reason that contributed to his divorce, but you know, I'm sure.
I mean, God damn. I mean, I can see a lot of things that you'd want to sue your parents for, but once you go to court, that's public knowledge. Anybody can see that and know what's going on. And I mean, I don't know if I want people to know that I actually sued my parents for. Well, actually, with the 15,000 more on top of the 30.
I mean, it doesn't sound like he's much of a classy kid for, you know.
Maybe
anyway.
Well, he's hold on here. He's 43 years old.
Jesus.
43.
He's 43.
Jesus. Lord have mercy. What?
Look, okay. Every dude in his lifetime has had a little porn collection, okay?
Yeah.
The magazines first.
No,
VHS.
I wasn't allowed to have porn in my house. So.
That's because you were married, Bruce. Okay, but
I was married.
All right, so all that stuff gets passed down to the next generation. Okay.
Yeah.
My nephews, I would, they got all my Girls Gone Wild stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
But it happens.
Wait a minute. It gets passed down.
Oh, porn gets passed down, especially Playboy magazine.
Yeah, it gets passed down.
Yeah. Especially stuff like
when
that.
When your nephews hit about 16, 17, 18, you don't need like a huge collection of porn in your house when you're trying to date a woman and bring her over. So at a certain age, you just pass them down to your nephew, so they can enjoy life before they get out and hit the road.
Yeah, I don't know, Becky, but I'm assuming some of those pages were sticky.
That would be a sticky situation.
Well, all I know is, okay, this guy's 43 years old. Obviously, he's been collecting this stuff for quite some time to reach $30,000. And I mean, at no point in time did he think, hey, why don't I digitize this stuff so I have it forever? If it means that, obviously it means a lot to him that he lost this. I mean, I don't know how much of a dick you got to be to sue your parents over this, but obviously it meant something to him. I don't understand why at no point in time through the 2000s, he didn't think, hey, maybe I should, take these I'm sure he's got VHS tapes. I'm sure there's some VHS tapes in there. If he's been collecting, well, wait a minute. Would there, Bob? He's 43.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there would be some VH stuff in there. So why didn't he take, I mean, I guess you don't take it to a normal place and go, hey, here's all my porn. Can you put this on DVD for me?
Well, maybe it because it is VHS. It's a collector tape. It's not so much what's on it. It's just the fact that it's what it is.
Oh God.
I know.
Well, he rubbed something the wrong way, Becky.
I mean, people collect some odd stuff.
Yeah. I'm not going to shit on him for having the porn collection. Obviously, $30,000 is probably nothing. I'm sure there's a lot more other people out there with huge collections of porn.
Yeah, maybe the guy's just not into baseball cards. He's just into something else.
Right. Maybe he's not into sports cards.
Yeah.
I guess. I just don't want to be there's a thing about, just being remembered, your legacy. I don't want that to be part of my legacy, that I sued my parents for fucking $45,000 for throwing out my porn, man.
Right.
No.
Well, I don't think you have to buy it now. Isn't it kind of like free on the internet?
It's free on the internet. I'm sure. I'm surprised. That's what I don't get to. Good point, Bruce. But I'm assuming the judge, he didn't think about that, because the judge agreed with them and said that they needed to pay him. Obviously, he won the case, so he didn't. Go ahead, Bob.
Unless he's got some vintage stuff, like I said, unless he's got some vintage Playboys or Penthouse, something like that had a celebrity in it or something like that. I mean, because they don't even do magazines anymore. So yeah. But he had to have some magazines that were vintage that might have got a couple dollars here and there on the open market.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think the last time I was in a convenience store where you saw the rack behind the counter anymore. That was hidden.
Right. No, they don't do magazines anymore.
Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore, does it? Huh?
No.
The magazine rack behind the counter.
Yeah.
On this point. So I don't know. All I know is at some point in time he could have digitized all that stuff.
Becky, I'm guessing it is.
Well,
Bruce was married for 33 years. He wasn't allowed to have porn.
I wasn't allowed to have porn in my house when I got married. No, I wasn't. She didn't want nothing to do with it.
I've never been married, so I just
No, but I mean, some of those magazines, there's nothing like a good old 70s Bush, right, Bob?
Hey, I'm telling you right now, okay? If that dude had a Playboy 25th anniversary special with Candy Loving as a centerfold, I'd give that dude a couple $100 for that, okay? Candy Loving was hot. All right.
Why do you know this stuff? Why do you know?
Because
this
I was
stuff?
16 years old.
All right,
I was
all right.
16
That's
years
true.
old, and I was in love with that woman. Okay.
Yeah.
Look her up.
Playboy's
She
a
was
classy.
incredibly hot.
Yeah, that's a classy magazine. So yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
hustling.
and John, she did kind of look like she had buckwheat in a leg lock. All right.
Yeah. See.
Morgan's selling her stuff on eBay now.
Yeah, there you go.
She goes, man, I got 30 grand. What do I get for my stuff?
eBay, here it comes. I just
Yeah,
can't.
look, like the whole porn thing has changed because now women can make money doing OnlyFans. All right, so
right.
if you've got something vintage in a magazine, it's going to be worth a little bit more.
Yeah, I've heard just because it's on the media about that site, but other than that, I didn't know anything about it. So what is it?
All right. Well, they changed their mind on their ruling. You know that, Bob. You heard that, right? They said, "Oh, we're just kidding."
Yeah.
Yeah. They realized they pissed off a lot of fucking people. Well, OnlyFans is basically video chatting, Bruce. It's basic, but you paying to go and see her do some stuff. Maybe walk around in lingerie. Silly, stupid stuff. So
it's pay porn then, huh?
It's pay porn, pretty much.
It's
basically what it's turned into. So they'll go and start an Instagram account and get as racy as possible without getting in trouble from Instagram. Build up a following, and then all of a sudden, the next thing you do is you get yourself an OnlyFans page where you can write on your Instagram exclusive videos, exclusive photos.
Right. Don't fall into the trap, Bruce. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap.
Yeah.
I have no desire to.
Well, that guy that got busted for the $11 million worth of porn that he paid for, that's where he was spending most of his money. I got more information on that guy as well. What he was doing, he was using that girl as a front. So what he was doing, he was splitting the money with that girl. So he was stealing the money from the University of Florida, sending it to her page. Then they were splitting it 70-30.
Okay.
So
he was a laundry man, huh?
Yeah. So that's why it looked like he spent. Well, he did spend. Almost
exactly, Michael.
11 million.
Exactly. It's like a strip club. You pay an entrance fee, and then you have to pay to see them get naked.
Yep.
Personally, I'd rather go to the strip club because at least you get some skin-on-skin contact, all right?
Yeah. No touch. Look at Bruce knows it. Bruce has been yelled at. No touch.
Huh?
Have you been yelled at? Don't touch the ladies.
No.
No.
I'm special.
Yeah, you got hands on, huh, Bruce?
Huh?
You got hands on?
No, they'll position your hands where they want your hand to be.
Oh, they guide it. They guide your hands. Oh, by the way, Morgan, have you ever been in a strip club?
Have not.
Have not.
Have not.
Have not.
Nope.
Bruce, I know Bruce and Bob have it.
No.
Okay.
There's no shame in my game. If I'm in Vegas, I'm going to the Deja Vu. If I'm in Reno, I'm going to Fantasy Girls or the Gentleman's Club. All right. There's no shame in my game. If I'm up there, especially if I have won money betting football, it's not my money. It's casino's money. I'm going to spend it wisely.
COVID-19. Our viewers, have you been in a strip club? Becky, have you been in a strip club, Becky?
I'm sure Becky's been in.
The 5th, so too late now, but
making it rain.
The strip club, the only ATM that gives you money in dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the funny part, right? This is the true story. We were up in Reno on a business trip for work, a sales meeting, so everyone got a bonus when they got up there. Like, all depending on what you sold extra, $200, $300, $400, $500, right?
Yeah.
The owner of the company, knowing my reputation, gave me my envelope. $300 in $1 bills.
I wonder where that went.
It went to Fantasy Girls. Half of it did. With
Bob-
about 20 other sales guys with me.
Bob made it rain.
Oh, is the thing that's on your face considered a beard?
Who?
I'm talking to the guy that just snuck in.
No.
Okay, just checking.
See, Becky did. She was
Yeah.
dancing with the Strippendales.
All right.
Hey, Becky, they're not a strip club though.
Yeah.
They're just erotic dancers, but they're not what you would call strippers.
All right, Brian, your thoughts
Yep.
on this?
Brian said it wasn't my folks.
Well, okay, so here's the deal with this is I do have to question how much was 30 grand worth of porn? Like, is this like collector's items or is this like more of like I have a closet full of crap?
Well, no, read it. It's prized porn collection. So it's
you say it's prized, but is it his prize or actual prized?
I'm sure
because you have prized possession that I could probably call crap.
What's the old saying? Somebody's drunk as somebody else's treasure.
Yeah.
Huh?
So yeah. So
well, apparently the judge thought it was treasure.
Yeah, he won his case. He actually it all in total is $45,000. The judge actually made his parents pay his lawyer fees of $14,500 too. So his parents, just got screwed out of 45 grand. Do you even pay? it? You have to, right? Because they can put a lien on your home.
No. Here's the deal. You pay it, and then you take that son-of-a-bitch out of your will. And you tell him.
You're out.
Hey, you're out.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Brian?
Well, so here's my question with this is that, let's say, could they just give him directions to the dump and just say, go find your shit, and then they don't have to pay the money?
Apparently it didn't work that way.
Probably could.
Oh. Yeah. Worth a shot, right?
Oh, some garbage man was fucking just excited as fuck when he looked.
He probably grabbed everything but the VH tapes. So,
The garbage guy was like, "Oh shit!"
It was his luck today.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would bring to like how mad I would have to be for like certain porn to be thrown out. You know what I mean? Like, say if it's really prized collections, like let's just say like it's busts of heads or something like that, or busts of what have you that's worth money, then yeah, you could probably get upset with that because you probably took the time to go and find it and try to track some things down. But I don't think if it's just piles of, say, DVDs and say magazines and stuff like that it would be worth going after for.
Oh man, I can imagine when this was in court, like a bunch of guys just got up and started running to their fucking cars to head over to the dump to find his porn collection. Oh man. Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't think I'd want anybody to know that I sued my parents for 45 grand for porn. There's just no way. There's no way. I couldn't live with that. All right.
I'm telling you right now, man, if I had the Marilyn Monroe issue of Playboy, I had the Candy Loving and all that other stuff. Yeah, man, it'd be, but then again, I wouldn't leave it in my parents' house. I'd have it in a storage shed or maybe in a bank at a safety deposit box.
Well, let's remember his situation. He did get the divorce. He moved in with his parents for 6 months to get ready to buy another home. And then he moved out in 6 months and purchased a new home. And then when he went,
when you tell your parents, "Don't touch my shit."
Yeah.
Or you find a new place for it because technically it's their parents' house. Because
well, I mean, $30,000. That had to have been a lot of boxes of porn.
Do you still have the boundaries thing with a 43-year-old son living in your house?
Oh
yes.
Yeah, my house, my rules.
Absolutely, my house, my rules. All right, look, when I was younger, I moved out like 3 or 4 times when I was younger. And every time I'd come back home, I'd bring my stuff with me. And my mom kept telling me, do something with it, do something with it, do something with it. Well, I was on the road for a week working and came back, and my mom tossed a lot of my stuff she thought was garbage.
Yeah.
My mom tossed my baseball card collection.
Yeah.
I had Willie Mays, Pete Rose, Tom Seaver, Johnny Bench. I had all these old cards. They hadn't
It's a
started
grown man
yet
doing with
card
baseball
popularity yet.
cards, Bob.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No, they
was
did that.
23 or 24 at the time.
What's a
But
grown
the-
man
but-
playing
but the
with
point
baseball
is-
cards?
Because if I'd have kept them, Bruce, 5 years later, I'd probably have a collection worth $500,000.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, I'm being
Because
sarcastic.
baseball
Bob.
cards got hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was being that's sarcastic, Bob.
I know.
He's being.
I know. But the deal of it is I should have respected my parents' boundaries, and I should have did something with them so my mom wouldn't throw them out because she thought it was garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. At some point in time, you got to accept responsibilities for your own actions.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
mean, it
quit blaming
sucks.
other people.
But
Yeah, you got to take care of your own shit, you know.
But honestly, if it was Bob, if it was the Marilyn Monroe collection, say if it was the 25 or 50 years of Playboys that you had and she threw away, you're not suing your mom. You're upsetting.
No,
your
I'm
mom.
not.
You're not suing.
You didn't
No,
see
I'm
your
not suing
parents,
my
Bob?
parents. You know, I'm not going to sue my parents because I love them. But if I'm stupid enough to sue my parents, I got to face the fact that I ain't getting nothing in the will when they die.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. Oh man.
Give my sister
Becky.
$1.
Oh. Hey Brian, have you been in a strip club, Brian?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you not think that we had not have them up here or what?
No, just checking. You know, some guys aren't allowed to go, or they
There's
never.
there's probably
Or
one
ne-
in the state. There's probably one in the state, isn't there, Brian?
2 actually.
Two.
Two.
Morgan
So-
has never been in a strip club, Brian.
No. Yes.
We
So-
need to get her in one.
I mean,
Okay,
it's kind of
so-
too late for me now, but you know,
It's not.
Why?
It's not too
No,
late.
it's not.
It's not too late.
you know, it's not.
It's not too late.
You're
You're
only
only
going
22.
right?
Yeah.
22 years old.
Yeah.
You-
So go.
You're only 22.
Yeah, but I don't think the boyfriend would appreciate.
Oh, he'd be more than happy to go.
I'm sure he.
Yeah, have him take you along.
I'm sure he would tag along, Morgan.
Do you think he would be mad at you if you went?
No, I don't think he'd be mad, but like,
Okay, so why the question now?
Becky's going with you.
Yeah,
all right,
Yeah, Becky will go.
you got to just
Let's go.
You just got to put that on the bucket list, Morgan.
Yeah. Put it on the- I think everybody should go at least once, just to get it out of their system.
My wife went. She
Yeah.
which
she
one am I
actually-
supposed to go to? I mean, am I supposed to go to a male one or a
She-
female
she-
one?
There was a female one. She actually bought me a lap dance when I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's awkward.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. You know, all of a
Yeah.
sudden this gal comes over and I'm going, oh no, it's cool. She goes, no, the blonde lady paid for the lap dance. I looked at my wife, big old smile on her face. She goes, oh, wait, I bought her lap dance.
There you go. When you
For
get
the girl.
Vegas,
On her
Becky, I
lap.
would give you
all right.
pointers.
yeah.
Huh?
Becky, if you girls are going to Vegas, call me first. I'll
Yeah.
tell you how to get around Vegas. Vegas is a lot of fun.
I've
Yeah.
never been to Vegas. My cousin's actually stationed out there right now, but I've never been. I've always wanted to go though.
Yeah. You see, when you
Vegas
been
is
to
like the
Vegas?
adult Disneyland.
You got to have a bachelorette party when you get married. So there's,
Yeah.
there's your thing, man.
All right.
All right. Does it count, guys, if she has the stripper come to her house?
No,
They do that?
No.
Well, yeah, for bachelorette parties. Usually they'll come.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. But it's not the same as the club where there's multiple dancers.
Yeah, you need to hear the really
Right.
bad music playing. The
Oh
really,
yeah, and then and you got to see those shoes they wear. I don't know how the hell they
Yeah.
move in those things.
the watered down drinks, and you
Yeah.
you have to have that full experience.
The whole
And-
experience.
And then I always want. They're always pumping the going to the back room.
but but I've talked to a couple of those guys and a couple of the girls that do that at home, and they worry more about the people at home because they feel more safer. They think they can get away with a little bit more than they would at the club. So yeah, like they do it because the money is good, but they all usually like the guy, the girl that came and did my cousin's bachelor party. She had two big old fucking guys.
Oh yeah,
standing at the door.
they usually they bring their own bouncers.
Yeah,
I've been to a couple of them where
I would.
bachelor parties where they hired the stripper and they bring their own
Yeah,
bouncers.
they bring backup. They bring witnesses. Okay, little funny story.
All
We
right,
threw
hit us.
a bachelor party for a guy at work. His name was Howard Rossman. So we hired 3 strippers. We got 20 guys from work. Open the door. It's on a Saturday afternoon. Here are the strippers with their bouncer. One of the strippers is a girl who works with us in the finance department.
Okay.
Ooh, small world.
Yeah, we told her, you can't take off your clothes because we don't want to hear about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pay you for showing up.
Yeah.
But you can't take your clothes off.
Yeah, that would not have been a good work environment. Why, guys, quit staring at
No.
me. Quit staring at me, guys.
Becky, I know I'm very knowledgeable. I've been around since the fire and the
Fire.
wheel was invented. So, yeah.
Did you mention a fire in the wheel?
Yeah.
Let me give Brian his proper introduction to the show. Where is his at? Where is yours? Yeah, let me introduce.
He's looking for the duck.
No.
The duck camouflage is in the green screen. So
Here you go. This was your introduction if you would have been here on time, but this guy will turn a simple question into a 12-page essay, and at some point during it, you'll ask yourself, what the fuck, Brian?
Or what was the question again?
Welcome.
This happens. This happens a lot, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we love the fact that you can turn in a simple question into a 12-page essay.
I'm kind of waiting to see where this beard clean-shaven face thing goes.
We're going to start with Morgan, the lady of the show. Morgan, What are your thoughts on facial hair?
I'm fine. Corey's got a beard. He's had a beard pretty much. I've only seen him clean shaven 3 times. One was in his Navy picture. The other 2 times he, shaved, but then he started growing a beard right back again.
So what's your preference? Clean shaven, mustache, goatee, full beard, scruff?
I'd say I like it more when he has the scruff as opposed to the full beard. I feel like it's really weird to see him clean shaven. So yeah.
Does it bother you if it's like I had one girlfriend that she couldn't stand it if it was still like we do this, the shadow, and like when I kiss her, she'd like always get irritated from my whiskers.
Sometimes, I mean, I prefer it when it's a little bit more grown out than that, but like I get that that's part of the thing. If he shaves and starts over again, then that's what's going to happen. So I mean, it doesn't bother me that much though.
Bob, shit, how long have you had a goatee, Bob? Like your whole life? I don't think I've
had a goatee for about 20 years because I used to wear a full beard. And then one day someone said, why don't you just go with a goatee? So I did. But I know for the longest time I had a full beard. And then someone goes, why don't you just go with a goatee? So that's what I did. But I do clean it up and make sure I'm clean shaven around it when I go out. I don't go out scruffy.
No scruff.
Right now it looks scruffy, okay? But I don't go out as much anymore right now. So
yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I hate shaving, to be honest with you. I usually have had the goatee probably since I was 20. But every now and then I'll just get so lazy, it'll just grow here. And now it's finally growing the proper way on the sides, but it's all fucking gray now.
Yeah.
When I wanted it, I had patches and it was brown. Now that I can grow it, I look like fucking Santa Claus.
Well, I'm not afraid to say that before COVID, I used to get my hair colored and my goatee colored. You know, it was probably like a light brown where it would take time to go salt and pepper.
Yeah.
But once COVID started, they made you wear a mask so you couldn't do the whole face thing. So she's like, "Want me to color your hair?" Well, hell no. Because why am I going to have like light brown hair and a white goatee? That's stupid.
Right. Now, if I colored my goatee, will you guys be busting my balls?
No.
No.
Yes.
Bruce said yeah.
No, I didn't say yes. Brian said yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not worried about him. I know he's going to bust my balls. How about you, Morgan? You going to give me shit if I dye my goatee?
Nah.
Yeah. I actually did it a couple years ago, and nobody fucking noticed. No one. No one. I had to say something. My daughter kept coming up to me, goes, "There's something different about you, Dad. I just can't put my finger on it." And I'm like, "Did you get a haircut?" I go, "No, get a haircut." You know, I didn't say nothing. 2 days went by, and she's like, again, we're in the kitchen. "Dad, I just can't figure it out. You got to tell me what's different. There's something different." I go, "I dyed my goatee." She's like, "Oh." How about you, Brian? Does your wife like that thing that you're trying to grow on your face there?
I get lazy at like basically shaving. I do. I like usually most people do it like once a day or right away in the morning every day. I don't. I'm more like once a week I'll trim everything. I've had this goatee for probably since I was like mid-20s or so, early 20s, and I just haven't gotten rid of it. So
are you eventually someday going to go big boy and kind of grow the sides of it, or do you like it right along the edge like that?
I usually don't grow it out.
That's the Amish look, right, guys? What he's got going on right there. Kind of.
Who's that?
Brian.
Me?
Yeah, get a little closer.
kind of like Amish in training.
Yeah. Like that hipster 80s guy.
Well, for me, it's I just get lazy at just trimming, so I just say screw it. And most of the time, I'm wearing a mask anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Nobody's really gonna see anything, so I just say screw it.
What are your thoughts? If you look up Amish people, that Brian's goatee looks or is whatever that.
No,
is.
the Amish ones are more like the straight down.
Right, it's thicker and longer on the bottom.
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
I think
it's longer. They don't trim it.
But if you let it grow anymore, it would look that because the way you're trimming it, it almost looks like that.
Well, with me, so I'm one of those weird people where my facial hair actually is a different color than my hair. So I have like brown hair, but my facial hair is like red. So if I grow it out, it's gonna look weird. So I just let it grow out a little bit, and I just trim it off and kind of go from there. But I don't know why it is what it is. But I never actually been able to grow like a thick like beard. So I just said screw it and just had the little one.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's weird because Corey can grow like on the sides like a full beard, but it's always like right underneath his chin that like it doesn't always like grow out like the same. See that I don't like.
Why I don't understand that look.
It just no.
Not making fun of
Need a mustache for that bad boy.
Yeah, they don't grow the mustache part, right? The mustache part is never there, and they don't grow it down into the beard either. So it's always that.
I've never understood Amish beards like that. I always feel like it looks like you're playing peekaboo with like a chia pet. You're poking your head through there and like, hello, I'm here. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never understood it.
It almost looks fake. Like, you know what I mean? It looks like it's a fake beard. That's that style, that look. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Michael, you're gonna trim yours that way as well, Michael? I think your wife would like it. I think you keep the ghost away from you. See this isn't bad. If you keep it like that, that's not bad. Trimmed down, not that long. That looks pretty. It looks clean look, and it doesn't look fake. You know. Look at this guy. Jesus Christ. Look at those. Is that the Amish gang? In beard cutting attack in 2012. Beard cutting attack in 2012? Amish convicted in beard cutting attack in 2012. What did they do? Should we look into that?
Sure.
Look at that haircut though, Bob. Look at this guy's haircut.
Bowl cut.
That is straight up put the bowl on your head and just cut it. God. So Bruce, when are you gonna grow your beard? November's coming up. Are we all gonna grow beards for November? No shave November. Are we all gonna do it?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to share the picture here.
Isn't it is that for it's not for breast awareness month or anything like that. It's just no beard thing, right? Doesn't have any other thing tied to it, right?
I thought it was.
It doesn't have something to do with women's breasts.
No, it was. No, wasn't it for?
No. Oh, for prostate cancer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because my dad did it one year at work with all like the other guys, whatever. My dad looks okay. So my dad used to have like hair. He used to get like a mustache.
Hair. He used to have hair.
He's been bald for the last, I don't know, maybe like 18 years of my life. Like, so it's just like it was very weird for me to see him with like a mustache and kind of like and he looked kind of scary actually.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, Dad, this isn't your look.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think we should do it. What do you guys think? We'll get Mike on board, Brian. Mike grows a fucking luscious fucking beard, that son of a bitch. I hate him for it too. I just pisses me off. I was like, dude, did that like happen over fucking night? Dude, what the hell, dude? Bruce, you in?
I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing shared.
Go down to the bottom of the screen where it says share. You click on that and then click share screen. And then you're going to pick a tab.
I know. I'm trying to get it moved so I can hit the share button. And
okay. Brian, you in, Brian?
I usually don't partake in those things, to be honest.
Well, it's
because like I have to like keep myself kind of clean for work.
No, you could. They can't see. You already got it on your face. So,
well, like, what am I gonna do? Like, fold it up and like talk with it, like, and
Yeah, just let it hang down. The beard can hang down.
There's guys I've seen when they have like the like long beards. They have the man just it just hangs out.
I know.
Yeah, time out though, Morgan. This fucker thinks it's gonna grow like it's a fucking weed. Obviously,
no, it's not.
Well, okay, yeah. So it's not like by November you're gonna be ZZ Top, fucking 3-foot beard, Brian. You're lucky if it grows a ½ inch.
Oh, so
yeah, I think we should all do it for November. It'll be part of our show. No beard, and Morgan will judge the beard.
I can judge. Yeah.
Bruce, I don't care about what you're doing. Answer the question.
Well, right now I can't get it. Just lock the thing up.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No,
are you in?
Stuck. I got a locked screen here. So.
Oh, well, we can hear you and see you moving.
I know, but I can't do anything on my screen. It's just got the blue spiral of death.
Well, you want to go ahead and reset your computer and come back in.
We'll see if it clears. But yeah, I mean, I have the goatee right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did grow COVID when that started. I started trying to grow the full beard because I got Indian blood in me, so the full beard is tough for me. So
yeah. Well,
but I do have a picture where I was growing the full beard, the goatee, and with just a mustache, and it's a kind of like a side-by-side picture that shows all three. So I was trying to bring that picture up, and that's where it got hammered here. So,
what do you think, Bob? Are you in? No shave November. Morgan judges the beard at the end of November.
Absolutely not.
No, I know how my full beard comes out. It's not gonna happen.
No. Hopefully, I'll be back to work by then, and I'm not gonna grow a beard while I'm trying to work.
All right. Well, we could say, oh, you won't even grow out the goatee any longer than it is.
Well, what I'll do is I'll shave the goatee in October down low, then I'll let it grow long.
All right. Well, it would qualify would that qualify for you, Morgan? A luscious goatee and beard?
Sure.
We don't stand a chance. Like I said, Mike's like fucking, he's a chia pet.
Hello.
Fucking, the kid just, and there's not a fucking single gray hair in it. It's jet black, beautiful fucking beard. I'm just like, you're a son of a bitch. Speaking of,
Becky, I'm not doing the underarm hair, babe. I'm not gonna do it.
Now we got two of you, but I'll get rid of this one. There you go. You're back. Yeah, I'm in. I will grow I will not shave from now until the end of November and grow a luscious Santa Claus beard for you. Do I get to dye it? Can I dye it?
Sure.
Will I lose any points? Any points? All right.
Nah.
Well, actually, being my size and being out in public with a gray beard, some little kids have already called me Santa Claus before.
Oh shit!
Santa walking around at Togo's. What's Santa Claus doing at Togo's sub shop?
Right.
Oh, I'm in. I'm sure Mike is in. Brian, are you in, Brian?
I suppose, I guess. I mean,
right.
nothing like peer pressure.
Yeah, no, you could say no. Bob didn't hold Bob back.
Join it.
Come on, show off that patchy beard of yours. Bruce is in. Bruce is going to grow a beard.
Nope.
No, you too?
Bruce's beard doesn't come with crap. Yeah, it's just not letting me share it, Johnny.
It's not like you have to get up to go to work in the morning anymore, Bruce.
Right.
I go play golf though.
Yeah.
I still go out, so
Yeah. If they allow us, Bruce. Yeah, I think by the time
yeah.
November
Soon
comes
as I
around,
share screen, it closes that picture, John.
yeah,
so
don't worry about it. We'll figure it out later. Is it on your Facebook page? The picture? Send the picture.
No.
Send the
No,
picture.
it's in my camera file.
All right. Well, send it in Messenger, and I'll put it up. Is a picture of you in a beard?
All three stages.
All three stages. See, Bruce doesn't mess around. He just no beard, half beard, full beard.
Yeah, I was trying to do a comparison myself because rather than going from picture to picture to picture, so I did like a little picture thing where I put all three of them together.
I think if you add the beard picture to your Bumble account, you might get some better ladies, Bruce. What do you think?
Absolutely,
Bob?
Bruce.
Say,
show them ladies on Tinder what a rugged outdoor man you are.
Becky said you can inbox her. Wink, wink. He'll get it. Yeah, Bob. If you grow it out, Brian will grow his out. He could be your elf. Look at Brian. Oh, hey, are you sending that picture or not?
I am.
Snail mail.
I had to go back to where it was to do it. So.
Oh God, Becky, why? That's just something I don't even want to picture. I don't even want to picture that.
No.
Hey, Michael, you can join the competition if you'd like, Michael. Actually, I'll create a Facebook page, a Facebook post on the BS show page. It'll be a challenge.
Where'd you go?
Oh, here we go. This will be perfect. Morgan, Becky, and we need just one more lady. We'll have a you guys can be the judges, and we'll have a beard growing contest in November for the BS page, and the best beard will win. You guys will pick the best beard. Becky, are you in for that? Are you in for? Yeah. Chris is in. Chris could be another judge. There you go. You got 3 judges. Oh, Kaylin's in too. There's 4 judges. Now we just need a bunch of guys to grow beards. Now,
All right,
Bruce.
I sent you the pic on Messenger, John.
Okay. Now, Bruce, we got 4 lady judges now.
Well, you can see what it looks like in every scenario, but clean shaven.
That's not bad, Bruce. I mean, I think if you would have let it grow out a little more, I think it would have came in nice and full.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad, Bruce.
I don't even see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's not bad, Bruce. I mean, I think if you would have let it grow out, you look like the fucking Marlboro Man, Bruce.
All right, which one, girls? Full beard, goatee, mustache.
I think the beard looks better. You look better with the beard. Just the mustache, you look like Tom Selleck. The goatee you look
Tom
like
Selleck's a good-looking guy.
Yeah. With the goatee, you look like a serial killer. But with the beard, you're dateable. You're dateable with the beard.
The second one's fine too. What are you talking about serial killer for? What serial killer do you?
All right.
Does that
All right, the goatee one in the middle looks like a PE teacher. Is that better?
So I got a beard and I got a in the middle pics.
Maybe the cat will go out back with you. Maybe the cat will go out back. With you.
Debbie likes the middle one. Beard.
Yep. Kaylin likes the beard.
Yeah. See.
I can't decide.
It's tough, isn't it?
Can I blow it up? Hold on.
See, Kaylin says beard.
There you
Deb
go.
likes the middle one.
All right, lady. Here you go.
There's a beard, goatee, mustache.
Here you go. Tom Selleck, PE teacher, and the Marlboro Man.
I'm telling you right now, man, the full beard has kind of that Chuck Norris vibe going on.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Chucky, too. You got Chuck look there.
It's a whole different. I mean, all 3 of pics are kind of a whole different look. Deb likes the first one. Which is the first one, Deb? The beard?
Yeah, first one is no beard. First
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah, first one is the Tom Selleck one. The
Right.
middle one's a PE teacher in
Yep.
the 80s. And then this is Chuck Norris. I'm gonna change.
Well, right now I have the
middle one is not PE teacher.
Right now I got the middle one going
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
got the 80s PE teacher.
It's
Morgan,
80s
you weren't
PE.
you weren't even a thought in the 80s, so you can't even make a decision.
Well, maybe I was.
That's the 80s PE teacher that got high with you in the fucking locker room.
I think I'm gonna go with number 1, actually.
Which is one?
The clean shaved one.
Clean shaven?
Tom Selleck, yeah.
Yeah, the Tom Selleck look.
That's usually how I look. And the beard, the middle one I tell with. The full beard I just did once, and that was during COVID. And that was I only let it go a couple months, and then it was like, oh hell with this.
All right, who is saying that?
Who's the mystery Facebook user? I don't know.
Hold on.
Hold on. Who was saying it's game on? I'll grow the baddest fucking Santa Claus beard you ever saw in your life.
Yeah, mine would come in white. Then that's the other thing. I mean, did I dye it? Because it is all white.
Oh, it's Mike. Yeah, well, we know, Mike. We already talked about your fucking luscious beard, dude. But we're still gonna bring it on, dude. Get your ass on the show.
Okay, so by the way, how do you register on Facebook?
No, Mike, we already talked about your
Wait.
beard, dude.
But
we're still gonna bring it on.
Who's Echo? I'm listening to it twice. Who is that?
That was me. I was just turning it on.
Oh, you were freaking me out.
Now I just sent test to see if it saw me or not.
Yeah, it's not you. I don't know how to do it. I think you have to just click on that link that's in the heading of the post in the Facebook group page and okay it.
Heading.
Okay, so I did it before.
Yeah.
You have to go to the group page.
Okay.
Go to your groups.
Yep.
Go to Friday Night BS Show. Okay.
Yep.
And then You. Let's see.
Man,
Hold on here. Announcements.
just click the link. Just
Oh,
click-
here it is.
Yeah.
I think. Oh wait. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, like John said, just click the link and it takes you straight to it. You don't have, yeah, just go to the BS show page, go to the show, click on the link at the bottom of the header, and it'll take you directly to where you give it permission.
Bottom of the header.
Hubba. Yeah, this is gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna create the post after the show. We're gonna have the beard contest. So it'll happen at the let's say the last weekend of the last Friday night show on November. I'm sorry, not Wednesday.
Yeah, see, now I just did it, and
There you go.
excuse me.
Woohoo!
Okay, I'm on the page.
Yeah, now scroll down to the show.
There's an easier way. There's an easier way, Morgan.
Okay, how?
Just go to your Facebook feed. Go to your notifications. You see John's live show now.
Yeah.
Click on that,
Mhm.
and then down it says I'm going to use the Streamyard thing. And see that little Streamyard.com Facebook little highlight area.
Yeah. Okay, I found it.
There
Click
you
on
go.
that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
It'll give you the permissions right there.
No, you don't have to show a clean shaved face. You don't have to. Because
No.
obviously we already all got beards going somewhat
Yeah.
already.
Well, I have this going again, but that's only because I got lazy and didn't shave it. So,
Yeah, so
but
we'll
see,
ha-
it's all white. I usually like color the mustache a little bit, not like dark, but just enough to take the gray out.
all right,
but-
what we'll do, Morgan, what we'll do is we'll have a beard and goatee challenge. Because that way these two guys can
Yeah.
you want to contribute, yeah, you want to be part of it. So
Yeah.
I won't leave you guys out. How's that? That works out. The best
works.
goatee, the best beard. Yes. All right. And we'll figure it. We'll do it on the last show, the last Friday night BS show on November. We'll have guys take pictures. We'll have the pictures up. We'll have you ladies vote and see who the winner is. And it won't be Mike. It will not be Mike. The only two guys that I'm really worried about are the two cousins, Mike and fucking Brandon.
the freaking Italian dudes, man, they grow
Those-
fur like overnight.
I swear to
Brian's
God.
going to kick me out.
Huh? No,
Brian's wanting to kick me out.
no, not this. Brandon, and Mike.
No, Brian.
Oh, did he?
He's saying right there in the comments. He's like, he's going to kick me out.
No, he can't kick her out. She's a co-host now, dude. She's in it. She's in it for life now. She ain't going nowhere. So did we settle it, ladies out there? Do you guys like us with beards or do you like us clean shaven?
Well, I'm back to the mustache. So
Yeah, I think you should use the beard one on your Bumble account and see if you get more hits.
which
Bruce.
the scruffy, the
Yeah,
full
yeah.
scruffy.
Yeah, hit it up. Give it a go. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I had put the goatee one out there. I don't know if I got more hits or not. Really.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find mine here. Here, photo albums, profile pictures. Jesus criminy.
You got any clean shaven?
Oh yeah. I have. Yeah, I've clean shaved a couple times. I hate it because it doesn't take long to grow back, and then I just grow it back because I just can't stand it.
Yeah, I can't use an electric razor. I have to use a blade and shave cream. So
you can't.
Sorry.
You can barely see. I'll have to find a better picture, but you can.
Oh man,
Oh,
that's hilarious.
hey, ZZ Top, man.
We
Yeah.
top. There you go.
Yeah.
It's luscious. It's luscious, Mike. I'm bringing it, bitch. I'm bringing it.
Were you using the conditioner on that stuff, John, or no?
Oh yeah. That's probably the longest I've ever had it. I think. Yeah, that's not really clean shaved, but
No.
Eric, that's clean shaved. I get no. That's a fucking goatee.
There you go.
Too. Eric,
Got
clean
that
shaved.
Nicolas Cage thing going on there.
No, you still got a goatee on that one.
God damn it. Mm. Oh, wait, here it is. No.
Wait. Go back up.
No, you don't want to see that. Wait, right there?
Yeah, is that shaved or no?
No,
Oh,
goatee.
no, not almost, but
Almost. No, I think I've always had it. I don't think I've ever really shaved. Oh, wait, right there for my son's wedding.
there you go.
No goatee. No goatee. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I can grow it. I'm just clean shaved right there. No. I'm gonna bring it, Mike. I'm bringing it, Mike. Brian, do you have any clean shaven pictures? Nah, let's not get into that.
That's a good question. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Brian, you don't have any clean shave pictures, huh, Brian? No?
Nope. I've always had this.
I mean, I've always had a mustache. I can't think I think I'd have to go back to high school before I found a picture without a mustache. So I've always had the mustache.
You've always had a
too.
mustache. Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I didn't have facial hair was when I graduated high school.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'd have to go back to the high school area to find without the mustache. I've always had the mustache. The goatee comes and goes. The full beard just once, and that was when the first COVID hit. And we couldn't do shit, so I just said, screw it, I'll stay home and not shave.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it. We'll have fun with it, and I'll get it posted tonight, and then we'll see how many people jump in. I think it should be fun. I think a lot of guys do it anyway, just to do it for November. So
well, usually it's isn't there a month for beard growth?
It's no shave November, so you're gonna get
That's what it is. Yeah,
you're gonna get 2 months to grow that fucker out. So you got an opportunity, Bruce, even for your patchy one. And Brian's got a shot too. I mean, Brian, you got a shot. I don't know how patchy it is. Where are you not growing it? Right here?
Who, me, Brian?
Brian.
Mine's more like
mine goes all the way up here. It just takes a lot for it to fill in.
Yeah.
It grows, I mean, all the way up to my cheekbone, but to fill in takes some time.
Yeah.
So.
Same
And then
there,
I look like Santa Claus or like Bob. I'm all white on the face.
Yeah, about that.
Not so much on the head, but on the face, all white.
Yeah. For me, it takes a long time for it to actually grow out, and so I don't know. I never had a need to actually sit there and figure out how long. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never did the whole mustache thing and all that stuff. Like all my aunts, all my uncles and grandpas and all that stuff. They all had the mustaches all the time, the little fuzzy mustache up here.
Yeah.
They always had that, but I think that was a generational thing, though.
Yeah.
That was back in early 80s, 70s, where everyone had a mustache.
Bob, remember those thin ones? Remember those thin ones, Bob? Those guys in the 80s with the real thin ones, man. What the fuck?
My dad had the Yosemite Sam mustache. In fact, my daughter called him Grandpa Yosemite Sam because he had the Warner Brother cartoon, man, the full mustache, the big Yosemite Sam mustache. Couldn't see his lip. It was all mustache,
Oh, shit. Well, let's get into this next question. And I'm going to start with Bruce because I'm starting with you because I want to show the difference in the generation, the gap. Well,
I'm not sure I'm a good example.
No. Now I'm going to go further back to your wife.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why I want to kind of get a difference in the way things have changed today, making that decision to make that weekend trip. What was it something you guys really thought about before you took that trip? Was how'd you go?
I don't think we ever did. I mean, my wife was the opinion that she wouldn't even move into me unless there was a wedding ring on her finger. So.
Oh, so it was straight up like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. And what were we talking? 660 something, right? 60?
No, this is back in the 80s.
In the 80s,
1980, 1979.
I'm really just throwing Bruce
60s. I was, barely in the elementary school back in the 60s.
Yeah, okay.
But But today's age, that would almost be like if you're doing a trip with them, it's almost like that's something serious. If you get to that point,
Is there
rather
been any?
than just a date, it's more of a serious thing. So it's more of it's almost like a relationship move, or the start of a
Oh yeah,
relationship move.
that's the start of it. Like,
So
none of
so
the
I'm-
girls you
I'm-
met at Bubbles.
I'm still on the overnight bag thing rather than the weekend bag.
So none of those girls that you met.
Bob goes, yep.
So
Yep.
none of the
Mhm.
girls that you ever met through these dating sites or been introduced to, you never thought about how a weekend trip with?
Nope, I've never done a weekend trip with any of these gals I've dated.
Wow. All right,
Nor do I think I would.
no.
So, because then that's like commitment.
What female? I didn't toss any female topics out.
She's talking
Yeah,
about
what was the female topic?
What female
Was
topic was
female
this?
facial hair? Negative. Not going to do
Negative.
it. Anyway,
No,
move on.
no.
Oh,
Move
what,
on.
Becky? Is that why you're not on the show? You got a beard?
We could do female armpit hair. No shave armpit hair in November.
No,
November, yeah.
no,
Furry pit
No.
November?
no,
I'm vetoing that.
no.
Bob, you could be
I
a
used-
judge.
No,
No. I used to work up around
Oh, there we go.
Mariposa
There we go.
And
Furry leg
and
November.
summertime around Yosemite, you could always tell when the German tourists were there because those chicks would be hot as hell. But when you got up close to them, they had leg hair. Okay. And then if they lifted up their arms, they looked like they had buckwheat in a headlock. No. Female body hair is not. No.
Oh, I wish I
There are
had
some
my
people that are really prone for body hair.
yeah. I wish I had my camera the day we were on that beach in Sicily and Frankie saw
Yeah.
the hair on the armpit for the first time on a girl. His face reaction was just so classic. And
Oh, yeah.
she did have a suit on.
Well, that's
but she
the
put her
rumor. I
arms
mean,
up like
you know
this.
what the difference between a French woman and a French Canadian woman is?
Huh.
No.
One shaves her pits, one don't.
One shaves her pits. Yeah, that girl, the lady put her arms up like this, and she was laying down in the chair, and my son's face was just so classic. It was just like, what the hell is that? I go, they do that here. They do that here.
Hey,
They don't
Becky.
shave.
Okay, sorry, John. Becky,
Yeah.
carpet and drapes. Carpet and drapes. Okay, Becky?
Oh,
That's where we should have hair is carpet and drapes. Morgan's dead.
Does the carpet match the drapes, or does the
Yep.
drape? Yeah.
no, the carpet matched the drapes.
Mhm. All right, Bob. How about you? What does it
when
take?
both sides feel comfortable enough to go.
Yeah. Who do you think? Now, for us, it's different with a man. Morgan's the lady. Does it make a difference who brings it up first? Does it
No.
help us? Does it help us feel better if she says, "Hey, I think we should do a weekend trip," or is it better for you to bring it up?
No, because if she wants to bring it up, that's awesome. But the whole thing is both parties have to be comfortable enough to the point where they want to go spend the weekend together someplace.
Yeah.
So it all depends on where you're going, but you have to be comfortable enough to share a hotel room and do whatever
Well, yeah,
life's gonna throw at you.
share that. What happens in the bathroom doesn't stay in the bathroom.
Well, a lot of it too. Yeah, that comes into. But by then, most of the time, you've already kind of got yourself caught in those situations, the bathroom at your own place and stuff like that. But Bob brought it up before.
Morgan's going, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Bob has brought it up in prior shows, but it's that fucking car ride. You got to be ready for that car ride or airplane flight because, well, if she's getting on a plane with you, that's the different. But most of the time, you're getting on the car. You're doing a car trip,
Mhm.
and most of the time, you're going 2, maybe 3, sometimes 4 hours away for these trips, and that comes into play. So it's like, and you got to think to yourself, if it goes bad, I got a 4-hour car ride home with this girl.
No, I mean, I had a gal that came over to spend the weekend, and after the first night, I was contemplating a method to send her home and end the weekend.
Oh, wait a minute. She planned on spending the weekend and stayed a week?
No, she planned on staying the weekend and stayed the day.
And stayed one day. Okay.
Well, the day was all I needed to know that I did not want to spend the weekend or any more time with her. So
yeah. We're not overthinking it, Becky. That car ride is torturous. It is torturous. I mean,
well, yeah, and
the
then you have
car
that
ride
awkward.
is only torture
Yeah.
on the way back if things didn't go good.
It didn't, especially if things didn't go well. Yeah.
Right. Now the
all
car
had
ride
to
there's
do
a lot of fun because you have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get a lot of
But
stuff.
if the trip was not good, it's gonna be a long car ride home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Morgan,
Yeah.
how about you? When did you take that weekend trip with lover boy of yours over there?
Well, we waited maybe about 2 months before we went. Started dating in October. By December, we went up to the Dells and got a hotel room. By not like one of like the main like park ones, but like a different one that overlooked the Wisconsin River. And we just it was fun. We went around. He went to a winery and
Whoa, he went. You didn't go?
no.
Oh, I know why you didn't go. All right, yeah.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. They were
allegedly. And then
Allegedly. See what had happened was.
Here's what happened was.
And we walked around at different shops. I mean, we went and we did some sightseeing and and then went back to the and the funny thing was that surprisingly, because both my parents knew. Shut up, Michael.
But at any
to me, Michael.
Yeah, at any point in time during that weekend, did you say to yourself, and now Corey's not going to ever watch the show, so
no.
At any point in time during that 2-day trip, did you like second guess going?
Nope.
No, that's awesome.
Nope. It was a great time. It was, it was really nice, and
you guys didn't live together at that time yet, right? You weren't living together at that time.
No, we trying to think when I moved. It was pretty shortly after that.
Yeah,
maybe it was like a month or two later.
Yeah. See, that weekend trip made the difference.
So the weekend broke the ice, huh?
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, like I knew Corey for a little while before all this, so it wasn't as if like I just met him and all of a sudden, I mean, I at least knew him pretty well, like before that. But yeah, as soon as we started dating, everything kind of just went.
He did. Yeah. Would it have changed anything if he would have hotboxed you that night?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Brian, are you frozen there? Or you watching something else on the TV there, Brian?
He's checking to make sure Danielle didn't throw his $45,000 worth of porn away.
What porn away? Yeah.
Brian.
Michael, oh my God. You're sitting in a seat on the car. No.
All right, Brian. So when did you and Danielle feel comfortable going out of town together?
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, that was actually the first time we met, and we weren't alone, so it was that.
I feel like there's more.
Me too.
Yeah.
Why
does Brian just
time out?
Why is it? What is Brian? One sentence just ends it, right?
He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard to just come out with one sentence, but it's
Yeah.
not going to work.
It's like, no, Brian, it's one sentence is like, no, we're not buying them, right?
Yeah. That was
Nuclear reaction with a
my.
flux capacitor. Carry the two, changing its atomic isotoner into a radioactive spider. Fuck you, science.
Go ahead, Brian.
It was my best friend's girlfriend's mom's wedding. It was out of town. She got to bring a friend, he got to bring a friend, so we just kind of went. So first time I met her, we drank together and slept in the same tent and everything.
You slept in this. Oh, you went in a tent?
Yeah.
Slept in the same tent.
Yeah.
Tent at a wedding.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
a
they
So where was
So
this
it
wedding
was
at?
it was
It's
out of the
North
lake house.
Dakota. They do things different back there. So,
Yeah,
you
it
know.
is.
So it
North
was
Dakota.
out of the lake house, and we put up
Oh.
a 4-person tent. It was, I was in the middle, and she was on one side, and then my best friend and his girlfriend were on the other side. We crashed there for the night because we knew we'd been drinking. So, it was like their wedding and then the small little reception at the lake there.
We can't
So,
leave
yeah.
Brian alone. We love
You
Brian.
went camping at the
No.
wedding. Huh?
So I gave them a 1-sentence answer, and now they keep fishing for more details, and they want me to explain it more.
Yes.
Is what's going on, and now they're going to complain that I'm going to keep
Yeah,
explaining
it-
things more. So.
You need to tell us the positions that you did it in. You know, the temperature, was the humidity.
Well, but if he was in the middle and she was on the end, that means they weren't even next to each other in the tent.
Right.
that means Brian is hung
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a horse.
Well, you were asking about the weather. It did
Yeah.
rain that night, and our tent flooded.
It's
See?
oh,
Wow.
good, huh?
Okay.
Yep, I was on an air mattress, and I was all worried about all my clothes and all that stuff in my duffel bag, and my bag was waterproof. Mine was the only one that was waterproof, and everyone else's clothes got all sopped and wet. So it's funny.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we love you, Brian. I don't
Yeah.
know. I have not been on a 2-day weekend with anybody. I have not met anybody that I'm willing to do that with since I've been divorced. Yeah, I'm just same as you, Bruce. I just haven't really. There's been a couple that have been close, but I don't think I've ever been in that situation where I
Yeah.
felt like, I can spend 2 whole days with someone, and first off, there's always that which side of the bed you sleep on fight that you have to have, because obviously she's always going to pick the side that you sleep on.
Oh yeah, that's like guaranteed. It's like, they spend the first night and it's like they climb into bed and go, well, that's my side.
I can't sleep on the other side. God damn
I
it.
can't sleep on the other side. I always sleep on this side.
Oh man. Let's
Hey,
see
Becky
here.
says sides matter. Yeah, well, eventually, Becky, when you fall asleep, sides do matter.
When you
Yeah. When you're actually
size-
sleeping, sides matter.
yeah, it does more so than size.
Yeah.
I need my sleep, and I need to be on a certain side of the bed to do that. And I've always slept on that same side. Even when I got married, it was no fight because she already slept on that other side of the bed. So
Oh, you found one that slept on the other side, huh?
yeah. So I didn't have to worry about
Well,
that.
traditionally, the man's supposed to sleep closest to the
The door.
or the
Door,
in that
right.
case, or a window, because
Right.
you're supposed to be the first line of defense. So
Right.
What if there's a door and a window on both sides?
That's my situation. I always
Yeah.
slept on the window side because I figured that if anybody was going to come in, it's going to be
Yeah.
through the window anyway. Because
yeah, I slept on
Yep.
I slept on the door side, because obviously I had to be the first one to get up and go to work in the morning. I didn't have to climb over her to get around to it. So but yeah, it was always the man's the first line of defense. They're supposedly that's back in the gentleman days.
Yeah, Becky, if you want me to perform at my maximum, I have to get my sleep. So I need to sleep on the right side of the bed. You got to understand this, Becky. Oh man, it's the truth.
Becky says she's got the door. So there's a battle there now going.
No, I sleep on the window side. I always sleep on the right side of a bed. Period. I'm always on the right side of the bed. So if you're
Which is the right side, John? Which way are you looking at it?
if you're standing in front of at the edge of the bed, looking at the headboard, the right side. I always
Right
sleep
side.
on the right side. It doesn't matter where the door is or the window is. I always have to sleep on the right side because I want to face away from whoever I'm sleeping
Michael's
with.
brutal.
Yeah, I always want to sleep on the opposite side. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up with someone's face in my face. Even if I'm married, I don't want to wake up with someone's face in my face. So I always sleep on the right-hand side, and I sleep on my side towards away from that person. Good. We match up, Becky. That works out.
Yeah. I sleep well, being that I have a king bed right now, but I sleep on the. Well, if you're standing at the foot of the bed, I'm on the left-hand side.
Beck, oh man, Michael, you're just vicious. Hold on, that hurts my sides reading that. Becky, you are. Hey, I'm Becky. I'm sorry, Morgan. I mean, he's just jealous that you're much younger than he is. You can make old fart jokes. I mean, I don't know how old are you, Michael? You got to be in your 30s. Got to be in your 30s. We see
Chris
pictures.
just knows that I'm about, that we're gonna duel it out here pretty soon.
Yeah, just remember that someday you may need Morgan to solve your murder case. So
yeah. I'm gonna be the person at your crime scene trying to collect evidence to figure it all out. So
yeah, Becky, Morgan will just come in there and go, looks like he hung himself jacking off. Yeah, let's put that on the certificate. he was jacking off and he hung himself and he liked to get that high. Oh God.
But see, they won't know that though.
All right. Let me get this next question up there. Copy.
Mike says Chris did
it. Okay, yeah, it probably was Chris. All right, here we go. All right. I'm sure Becky remembers this saying. I know Bruce and Bob does. Brian, have you ever heard this saying before?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, back in the days, I looked it up and I didn't understand. They actually said that back in the day, it also meant the person's sexual preferences. Is that possible?
Based on their shoes?
On their shoes.
Really?
Like I started thinking, how's that tie in with a pair of shoes? Now I could see the other things, style, class, wealth, all that other stuff that represents a guy's shoes. But do you guys think it applies today when you got kids that are spending close to $3,000 for a pair of fucking Nikes? I mean, does a woman look at a guy wearing a pair of Nikes that are $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 and say the same thing with a guy wearing a pair of nice dress shoes, where like how they used to, look at a guy's shoes back in the days and say, okay, that guy's wealthy, he's got class. Go ahead, Bob. I see you speaking.
I don't think women pay attention to what style of Nikes are and how much they're worth, to tell you the truth. I mean, I've never heard a woman's conversation ever about Nike shoes and how much they're worth and what's he wearing. No, unless it's on a basketball court.
Do you think the woman looks down at the guy that is in his 40s that are wearing the Nike shoes, all unlaced and?
I think women are looking down at the guy to make sure.
If you're walking around in Nikes and they're not tied, you're a jackass, and she probably thinks that you're like having like a midlife crisis. Okay.
Yeah, the guy wearing that's the guy wearing the pants down below his knees, and he's got their 5 legs are 5 times too long. He's got the high tops that are untied, and got the baseball hat on sideways, and he's playing his whatever music as he's walking down. Yeah, he's cool at 40-something years old.
And he's got the Mr. T starter set.
Yep.
Yeah, let me read here. Let me see here.
I think women are looking to make sure a guy's got a decent pair of shoes on it, like they're not trash.
A bunch of holes in them.
Yeah.
They have wearing
wintertime, like when I'm wearing my boots and stuff, you know, you get the boots that you can buy that are already fatigued, you know, but that's the style, you know.
Yeah, that's a style. I mean, like if you're out and about, say, I don't know, say you're going out to dinner. Does it matter what shoes the guy's wearing, Becky and Morgan? Does it matter? Maybe it does a little bit of where you're going.
I mean, yeah, it depends on where you're going. I mean, if you're going to a pretty fancy place, then like don't wear your, high tops or your Nikes. I mean,
Hey, put some shoes on and got some polish, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Polish your shoes.
Yeah, the red shoes. I don't wear red shoes because I look like fucking Ronald McDonald's. I have a size 13 shoe, and when I put red shoes on, that's all people did was make fun of me.
Comes Bozo.
Yeah, I don't wear red shoes, and you'll never ever see me wearing yellow because I always got called Big Bird. Anytime I wore yellow, hey, there's Big Bird, hey, Big Bird.
You got some checkered shoes though, don't you, Johnny?
I got checkered, red and white checkered Vans, but yeah. But yeah, I won't wear a solid red Van. I love them. My son wears them, and I'm like, dude, I can't wear those. I look like I got fucking ski. They already make fun of me like I got skis on, and I mean, I don't think 13's that big of a fucking size, but there's kids out there that are wearing 18 and 19.
Yeah, I don't have any colored shoes. I have like some great.
What's Bruce wear? What's Bruce wear when he goes out on a date? You boot
on a date?
Yeah,
I usually wear my boots.
You wear your boots?
Yeah. Like depending if it's a Western girl, or my cowboy boots. If it's not, then I wear my lace-up boots. Yeah, they're dress boots, so they're fatigue, not high ones, but it's kind of a laced boot, but not a high boot, but it's kind of a Western style, but not quite a cowboy boot. And I have my cowboy boots too, though. So.
I've been at the shoe store where I've heard guys like fucking with their buddies. Just like it was oh god, what's the name of that? What's the name of that shoe store that we have on McHenry, the big one, Bob? Do you know
DSW?
What is it?
DSW?
The big Emporium shoe store. It's that huge
like DSW or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, there's two guys. I was in there looking for some shoes, and then there was it was two guys, older, probably in their early 30s, mid 30s, and he was trying to buy a pair of dress suit because obviously it was the first time this guy was ever going to wear a suit. It was totally obvious that he's never wore a suit in his
I have some dressy dress shoes for suits. So
and I'm watching these two guys, and they're like asking each other, like, I don't know, dude, these look good. I don't know, these look good. I don't know, this matched what I bought. And I looked at both of them. I go, dude, why don't you guys save yourself a lot of trouble and ask one of the ladies here? The ladies they're just dying. You could see these women are all just dying to help these two guys. And I'm like, dude, you save yourself fucking $80-$90 and don't buy the wrong fucking shoes. Just ask one of these girls, these ladies that are staring at you and dying to help you to pick out a pair of fucking dress shoes.
And make sure you get some dress socks with the dress shoes.
Oh God.
Yes, don't wear white socks. Don't wear white socks with a suit.
Oh God, it looks so stupid when they do that, man.
You're not Gomer Pyle on the Andy Griffith Show.
White fucking wool socks on fucking thick. How come I can't get this shoe on? Because you're wearing a fucking wool sock, you dumbass motherfucker.
You gotta get your basic dress socks, the browns, the tans, the blacks, man.
Yeah, you can get them. What do you call it?
Little 3-pack, little 6-pack of socks,
Yeah. I get the
flip flops with knee socks.
The polos.
Yeah,
really nice.
I don't. People wear. I just can't see how they wear sandals with socks, man.
No, unless it's the open sandal.
Still, no.
Right.
I'm okay with it.
My brother, my 18-year-old brother, does that all the time, and I'm like, no.
See, for those guys who are like wearing the socks with the sandals with the with the separation of the toes thing, with the big toe on the left and all the other.
Yeah.
Okay, and they have that right between the socks. all I want to do is when they sit down and take off their shoes, their sandals, take a pair of scissors and go snip. That's all I want to do. And it's going to fit a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot wear socks with any sandals at all.
Yeah.
When I've got sandals on, it's bare feet in the sandals, man. There's no socks on that.
Or you could be my Uncle Pino and wear shorts with black socks and dress shoes.
That's an old man thing. That is an old man thing.
That's definitely an old man thing.
Oh, I was like,
and if you're gonna wear, when you put loafers on, it's like with shorts, it's like there's just something wrong with that.
My father tried that one time when he was in his early 60s. He tried wearing like black socks and like non-tennis shoes. And I came over. I said, "No, sir, we're not going out in public like this." I gave him some white socks and some tennis shoes. We went shopping for more white socks and another pair of tennis shoes. I said, "This is what you wear with shorts, Dad.
Yeah.
You don't wear black. You don't wear black dress socks and dress shoes. Don't do it."
Well, let me ask.
No, and when I'm wearing shorts and tennis shoes, I don't even wear the full socks. I just have the boot socks.
the ankle socks.
It's a tennis shoe.
Well, let me ask you something, because our dads are all about the same age. What is it with our parents not wanting to wear shorts? What is they hate?
Oh, I don't think I've ever saw my dad in a pair of shorts.
My dad will not put them on, dude. He will not put them on. Dude.
Oh, no. My dad loves shorts in the summertime.
No, my dad won't even put them on in the summer.
I don't think I ever saw my dad in a pair of shorts.
Yeah, he won't. Even now with the dementia, he won't put them on. He's like, "Oh no." I'm like, dude, it's hot.
Yeah, he always said, man, I don't think I ever saw one. Even when we lived by a pool when he was single and dating girls, and the girls were down in the pool and we're swimming in the pool, everybody's in swimsuits. Hit my dad. He's still in his jeans or his denims, a pair of boots and a Western shirt. And I remember, I think I ever even saw him in the pool.
My dad
swim, but
my dad wore shorts at the beach when we went to the beach for 2 weeks, but that was it. But like just the humidity in Philadelphia and the heat that we got out here in Modesto, it didn't matter to him. He was wearing pants.
Yeah.
He had pants on all the time.
He says, hiked up to the waist, no above the waist. It's even higher than the waist that they pulled those shorts up back.
Do you really think it was that, Becky, though? Do you think it was just that you weren't supposed to show your legs back then? Or because I think they had to cut shorts back when they were kids.
They did.
Yeah, they had to have them.
I didn't have hem shorts. I had cutoffs.
Well, we had cutoffs.
I don't think I ever had a hem pair of shorts when I was growing up as a kid.
But our parents, they had to have shorts when they were kids. I don't have any pictures.
I remember my mom wearing shorts, but I never remember seeing my dad wear shorts.
Yeah.
There's a big difference though back in the day. So, most the guys who did a lot of the work, like outside, out and did a lot of the mechanic stuff, a lot of lumbering, a lot of coal mining, all that stuff. Like they were always wearing pants. So for them to go somewhere and put on shorts, they always had pants on because they were used to it. They felt like they always had to have like some sort of work pants on for some odd reason, whether it be more jeans or anything else. Nowadays, it's things are a little bit more relaxed. So people are wearing shorts more often. There's more jobs where you can just kind of go in and relax, and you're not doing that heavy work, heavy lifting, and that real hard manual labor anymore.
I was in construction for 40 years.
Yep.
But I still wore shorts when I got home in the summertime.
Yeah, but it was all about protection for your legs, though, is what it came down to with the stuff that you did. And nowadays, there isn't as much of that anymore. So, shorts are a little bit more prevalent nowadays. Like me, I think it all depends on.
It depends too on where you're living.
Right.
So how warm the summertime actually gets. So
that's how Corey is, though. He wears, because he does a lot of like the maintenance stuff. At a foundry, and so he wears jeans all the time. But like even now though, like if he has off and we're going somewhere, he'll put on jeans, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? It's 90. Yesterday here it was 93% humidity. with like in the
Damn.
upper 80s for heat. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, why are you not putting on shorts? Why the hell are you wearing jeans? And he's like, I'm like, Corey, put on some shorts. Like, and he was like, okay. You know.
Yeah, I mean, for summertime, because I mean, I live in shorts in the summertime on her. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, occasionally if I'm going out on a nice date, I'll probably put a pair of pants on. But if I'm just going out and meet the guys for a drink or go have a beer or something on the weekends, I'm in a pair of shorts if we're out at night. So.
Absolutely.
My uncle used to yell at us because we used to take our shirts off on the job site. My uncle's like, "You're going to pay for that later in life. Put your shirt back on. Put your shirt back on." He used to always yell at us for taking our shirts off at the job site. It's like, don't do that. You're going to get skin cancer. And that you're talking 30 something years ago. He was telling us, don't do that. And he's like you, Bruce. He would have fucking thick ass 501s, fucking thick ass shirt, a thing around his neck, a hat. Always had a hat on. Always had one of those fucking
sun hats. Yeah,
with the netting on the side to let air in there. And it'd be 120 degrees out there in Livermore, and he just working away like it's no big deal. And we just couldn't wait to take our shirts off, and he wouldn't let us wear shorts on the site. It was like we begged him, "Can we wear shorts on the site?" No,
we couldn't on our job site.
Yeah.
Not construction.
Not construction.
Well, not union construction. I would say that the non-union, the carpenters and sheetrockers and the roofers were all up there wearing shorts all the time. But the union trades, you weren't allowed to wear that. You had to wear safety shoes and safety glasses and long sleeve, especially electrician. I couldn't wear polyester because polyester melts to your skin.
Yep.
So all our shirts had to be long sleeve cotton because cotton will go up in a ball of flames, but it will not burn onto your skin. Polyester melts on your skin.
Yeah, melts.
As an electrician, we deal with fires. So
let me tell you about Italy and Speedos. Now, this is the thing with European. Okay, when I was over there, it was either they were wearing Speedos on the beach or they had these new types of shorts. Men were wearing these shorts that went past their kneecaps. This was shorts. So the shorts went all the way down to their kneecap right here.
Well, they wear those out here now, John.
They're here now.
And then they wear the socks all the way up underneath them.
Yeah. It's here now. They're just, and this was 2005. That's how we stole fucking a fashion style from them, because I've never seen those shorts before in my entire life. And they were making fun of us.
I was in Mexico, you always knew which guys were, without even talking, you knew which guys were from America and which guys were from Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Americans all wear swim shorts, and the Europeans all had the Speedos or less. And I say Speedos or less.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they were in the thong, and some were wearing the banana saki, and some were wearing the Speedos, and it's like I've seen some American ladies almost toss their lunch at the buffet because you have to put a shirt on, but they don't necessarily cover. And guy was wearing his banana saki, and
I'm just picturing all this hair.
No, it wasn't the hair. It was just to string up the guy's butt crack as he bent over to put his tray on the table,
and the hair around his ass.
He's got a full view of that. It's like, and they were spitting up their lunch. It was hilarious.
Oh my god! I'm just
Becky,
picturing that hairy
Mexico with Bruce. Becky.
Yeah,
Becky, you need to go to Mexico with Bruce.
Yeah,
I've seen guys in the pool. It's like I'm sitting there with the wife, and I'm looking. I go, "Oh shit!" She goes, "What?" I go, "There's a fucking bear in the pool." She goes, "What?" I said, "There's a bear in the pool, and it's wearing a Speedo." This guy had so much hair on his body.
Yeah,
it literally looked like a bear in the Speedo in the swimming pool.
All right, hold on here. Now let's get back to the shoe thing. Morgan, when you see an attractive guy walking towards you, what is the 1, 2, 3? What is the first thing you look at? The second thing you look at? The third thing you look at?
It's got to be the shoes.
I'd say probably first face.
Bob Stredden answering this question.
No.
Second, probably,
What
well,
was first?
face.
Oh,
His
okay.
face.
Well, I'd say, face, 1, 2, 3.
The core. You're looking at the face, the core, and the junk. And the junk. You're looking at the junk. What are you looking at the junk? What are you hoping to see there, Morgan?
Well,
I'm
I'm
just,
not thinking I'm
I'm
going
just
to
giving you a
see
hard. I'm
anything.
just giving you a hard time.
What would I see? I'm like,
Well, I want. Are you talking like mid? Just as like his mid, his butt. You're looking at his butt.
well, depending on if he's going towards me or away from me, I guess. Yeah.
All right, Bob. You dirty bastard. You dirty bastard. What's 1, 2, and 3 for Bob? What's 1, 2, and 3 for Bob? What are you looking at first?
I don't
second,
check
and
out
third?
men walking at me.
What's that?
I don't check out men walking at me.
Not men. I'm talking about women for us. We don't check out men. Women. She's
walking
walking
Oh, that's easy. Smile,
Her smile.
hair,
Just trying- there. Her
boobs,
boobs.
boobs.
What was third? What was second?
Hair.
Hair.
Her hair. You're actually looking at her hair, huh?
I am.
Well, as she walk, depends whether she's walking away or
She's walking.
She's
towards
walking
you.
at me.
Oh, walking to you. Okay.
I'm curious. What are you looking for in the hair? Just style, taking care of it. I mean, why are you looking at her hair? Forget about the Dodger game, Bob. Put the fucking Dodger game down.
I'm not watching the Dodger game. I'm trying to respond to a comment. I told you the 3 things.
Dude. No, I'm asking you why the hair, though. What are you looking for in the hair?
Oh, because I think certain hairstyles are more attractive than other ones are.
Okay. So you don't. I'm assuming you don't like a short hair girl.
No, that all depends. I mean, I loved Dorothy Hamill as a kid. I love the bob look. But if she's like shaved hair or has one side shaved and the other side long, no, not really. Okay.
Okay.
And if the hair's going down to her ass, not really. It's got to be like the right. It's got to fit her body. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now it just makes. I was just kind of curious why the hair. Bruce, what is 1, 2, and 3 for you, Bruce?
Well, I guess would be this just the silhouette.
You just take the whole thing in at one
Just
shot.
the whole thing in at one time, and then it focused from there. So I guess it would be at that point. It would be the silhouette, and then face, eyes, smile.
It's too many things.
So it would be the probably the face and the eyes at that point. So the silhouette, the face, and then the eyes. I say a lot. They'll let you know if they're interested, and they'll let you know if they're not.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Well,
Brian.
it's all the eyes. The eyes will let you know.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with the eyes, and to me, when I look, if she has,
Is she looking at you, or is she looking away from you?
No. Here's my thing. I can talk to any woman. I'm not afraid to talk to girls. I'm not afraid. It doesn't matter what the situation is. But the only time I do have an issue is if they have just amazing, beautiful eyes. If they have these, especially if there's a special kind of green that just kind of, I lose it. I turn into like a 16-year-old kid. I can't talk to her. It is the weirdest fucking thing ever, Bruce. I'm serious. It's like I get completely lost in these eyes, and and it's funny. It was a girl, a lady, a woman, whatever. She worked the security gate at Costco, the warehouse that I used to get. She automatically just showed up out of the blue as a security guard there one night. I had to check out when I left, so I have to stop, talk to her, give her my time in, my time out, and when I was coming back so I could come back in. I never saw her before, never met her before. As soon as she came out of the gate, the cage area, and looked at me, started talking to me, I turned into fucking 15-year-old John. I was like, She said, "You okay? Are you having a stroke, a heart attack?" And I was like, "No, yeah, 10:30, be back by 11:30." And I just took off. I couldn't talk to her. I just took off. It's only happened to me. It's just this weird shade of green that it just blows me away. And if I see it, I don't care what she looks like. I'm just lost. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever. So I
My
stay
eye
away.
color changes. It's really weird. Like normally it's like my eyes are like a blue gray,
Yeah.
but then like other times they're like this blue green color. Like it's really really weird.
Yeah. I swear, Becky, it's the weirdest. I have literally no trouble talking to girls at all.
So what?
Doesn't
So
bother me.
between Ryan would be what he sees, and then we know what we need to know what you see
Yeah.
or
go
what you're
ahead.
looking at.
Brian, you better say all the qualifications that Danielle has currently.
Is she
now.
listening tonight, Ryan?
So I was going to actually ask a question about this first, and one of them was going to be if it's somebody I know or somebody I don't know. Because if it's somebody I know as the wife, I'm always looking at her eyes to see what I did wrong first.
Brian, can you tell me the color of your wife's eyes?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
They're like a hazel color.
He didn't say color. He goes, yes.
And
Hazel brown like mine.
Hazel brown?
okay.
Okay. You're safe. All right, Brian, what are you looking at?
Is
If
that
it's
true?
if it's a stranger and like they're
Yeah,
kind of walking towards me, I always look at eyes, mouth, and waist.
Eyes, mouth, and waist. All right. All right. Well, mine is smile, and then I just skip the whole middle part, and I go right to her legs. I got to see her legs, and then I'll work my way back up to her boobs. That's the honest John. That is it. Eyes straight down to her legs. I need legs. I'm a legs guy, and then I work my way back up to her boobs. That's
Yeah,
it.
but a waist will tell you how like decent the person's legs are.
Not true. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. She could be a leg gal that just goes to the gym and works out the legs and just says fuck the rest of my body.
Man, some of these outfits, those legs are hiding, Johnny. You're just looking at ankles and feet.
Yeah. No. I'm not looking at feet. I'm looking at her legs.
No, I meant all the exposed are ankles and feet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Becky, and Chris and Mike. I know your
Becky,
wife.
no comment.
Michael, I know you're there, so I know your wife's right by you. So you can pick what.
Oh
you
yeah,
want to think.
you can make some bonus points here, Mike.
Becky, what do
Or
you?
you can
Mike?
lose some bonus points here, Mike.
This is either you get to sleep in your bed or on the couch. So make the right call. Becky, what are you looking for, Becky? Are you
She's
looking
talking
at the
about-
guy's shoes? Are you
She's looking at
his shoes?
feet. Is what she says? No feet. Feet discussion.
No comment. Mike says I learned to look at
401k in his portfolio. That's what he's looking at.
There you go. There you go, Michael.
Oh man, you're
Looking at the
terrible, Mike.
401k in the portfolio.
And the portfolio. You are going to get yourself in a lot of trouble, Michael. All right. Did Becky answer the question? Smile.
She did. Smile, eyes, and I love arms, and she loves ass.
Well, yeah, but she gets too many things though. It's like 1, 2, 3. That's 4 things, Beck.
Are you ever looking at his shoes, Becky? We're just trying to figure out if anybody's actually looking at guys' shoes anymore. Is that just done?
Oh, you behave, Becky. You behave.
Yeah.
Just her laugh.
Here's my laugh, Becky.
No, she knows. She has to know. She has to know what she wants to kiss, touch, or spank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Eyes and smile, never shoes.
Height, built, and eyes. Yeah. The height thing is an issue. I don't know. I don't know. Well, Bruce, how tall are you, Bruce?
I'm like 5'8", 5'7", 5'8", somewhere in that range.
And every girl that you've ever dated, has she been taller than you?
Any girl I had serious relationships has been taller than me. Yeah.
She's always been taller than you, right?
Yeah. Well, the wife was Well, she was 5'8", but she always wore heels, so she was like 6 feet tall because she always wore heels.
Yeah.
So
How tall's Corey, Morgan?
I think he's like either 6'1" or 6'2".
Yeah. Women like tall guys. Sorry, Bruce.
I mean, and yeah, I'm around like 5'7". So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
I've never dated anyone shorter than me.
Yeah. Oh, you've never dated? Is that a thing? Would you? Because there's women that will not date guys shorter than them.
I mean, I would like that's not a big deal to me. I mean, I might feel a little well, because if I do wear heels, which isn't often, and I should probably try to wear heels more often because I look like a baby giraffe trying to like.
Will you
walk.
fall? Did you fall?
No, I've never fell before, but it's just kind of like you can probably tell looking at me across the room that like I look like I'm this like baby giraffe walking. So but yeah, I mean, I would never like not date a guy because he's shorter than me. What's Brian laughing about?
I don't know.
No, so your comment about like the whole walking like a baby giraffe walking, all I can think about is that how you ran into the door or what?
Yeah.
Anyways, so here actually Becky brought up a point here when she said 6'2" to 6'8". So do some women actually have like a specific like threshold? Like, you have to have like this height. You have to wear.
I see it on the online dating. There are women out there that call it right out, man.
Yeah, call it right out.
You have to be this, or don't even bother. It's like, okay, are you being?
So it's like if they're getting that detailed description, I'm not even bothering.
But why would you put all that out there? Like, are you looking specifically for a certain thing and like, okay, if you're not this, like, leave me alone type thing. Like, I just never understood it. I guess like
I'm kind of glad they do because I'm gonna get the ones that they'll say they're liberal and atheist and stuff. It's like one's you must be 6'2" with bald hair. White.
Oh right. Well, that's the thing is I've read some of these too, and it's very very intriguing. I guess why. Certain people have
I kind of look at it. I go like look in their picture. Go like you're special too, right? Yeah, it's all left.
Right, and sometimes it has to do with like I have 4 kids by 4 different dads, but I'm only looking to be with somebody and not sleep around. I'm like, yeah, but you just have been. You know what I mean? Like,
well, she doesn't want to do it no more. She doesn't want to do it no more, Brian.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so.
Some of these write-ups, Brian, on these profiles are just like, I mean, I'll bust a gut reading some of them.
Yeah.
I'll still swipe left, but I mean, it's like, oh, you got to be kidding! You are so full of yourself, lady.
Yeah.
but if you're that in tune to exactly like what you want, then why were you with 4 different people and had kids with 4 different people? Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if you have these standards. Yeah. But you're just like, oh, it's whatever I drank and whatever, and then there's that. Like, then how influenced are you? Or like you've got people who just want to be financially taken care of. Well, to me, it's like, well, if you want that, then how come you can't take care of yourself? Like, I've seen the stuff, and I just don't understand, the mentality of doing that. It's like Bruce, like you were saying before, it's, you're looking for a unicorn, but so are these people. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this is a really weird type of unicorn, though, too.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and my profile, I'm not that specific. It's like.
Do you have golf on yours, Bruce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I have outdoor activities. I play golf. I hike. I camp. Do the wineries. I go to the beer gardens.
Golf? Yeah. You're looking for somebody that plays golf as well?
No. I just show the activities I'm interested in. And then I at the tail end I go, would love to meet with somebody with similar interests.
Yeah. See, you're not trying to find your next love. You're just because you're not. If you were, you would put looking for someone to play around the golf with.
Oh yeah, I would be. A lot of people. A lot of the one. Their goal on the profile is marriage. Or serious relationship, long-term relationship, so you see a lot of that on the dating profiles where, they're looking for long-term, they're looking for marriage. It's like, and I'm not going to lead somebody on falsely that,
I need 'em.
yeah, I'm the guy, I'm not, so.
Yeah. I don't really, it doesn't, yeah. I looked on those dating sites. I won't sign up for them, but
They're
just,
free. I have paid. I have yet to pay for one.
Even if they're free, it just seems like
Yeah.
it just gotten to the point where,
It's crazy.
and
It's stupid.
I do understand, like at our age, Bruce and
Yeah.
Bob, but we've done this, we've done all this bullshit. We don't want to deal with the other nonsense, and I can understand some people saying, I don't want this, and this because I've done all that already. Especially if you're in your 50s, you've been in some relationships, or you've been married for a long period of time, or you've been married multiple times in that time frame. But I can understand kind of someone in their 50s saying, look, I don't want a short guy. I don't want a guy that drinks. I don't want a guy that smokes. I don't want, because I've done that, been there, through all that. I can get that. But when it's someone in their early 20s or mid 30s that is doing that, it's just like, well, obviously you haven't explored or learned anything, because I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I know what surprised me is how many women say have started families later in life. So now they're in their 50s, but they've got teenage kids at home still.
Yeah.
Which is like, well, that's really tough for a single guy to deal with. A 50-year-old gal, but she's got teenagers at home already. So it's like, that, it kind of, to me, would narrow down the market of eligible guys would be interested in that, especially teenage kids. They're a handful.
Come on, don't you want to raise another kid, Bruce? No. Bob wants like 6 of them, just running around the house chasing the dogs in diapers.
Nope.
Are you my daddy?
About you, John? You looking for an instant family?
No.
See, so Bruce, I found one for you actually.
Oh shit!
And the whole headline is, our relationship should be like a Nintendo 64 classic, fun to spend hours with, and every issue easily fixed by blowing on it, then shoving it back in.
I'm on the wrong thing.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Oh man.
Reset.
Hey, you know what we should do, guys? We should. I think you should give us access to your Bumbler account. Let us pick your next date.
Who's got Bubbler?
Or one of your dating apps. I think you should give us access to your dating app and let me, Bob, and Mike, and Brian, and Morgan pick your next date.
No.
Well, come on.
Because I would know what you. There is some.
No, you do. We wouldn't screw you over.
I would do that anyway.
I'd screw myself over enough without any help.
What do you think? What do you think, Bob?
First gal I went out with after my wife passed, I thought I had to get a restraining order against her. Yeah. So that just like soured me to the whole online dating scene at that point. So.
No, just let us pick your next date off one of your apps.
You know what, Bruce? All right, Bruce, this is what I'm going to do for you, okay?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go out probably tomorrow night, maybe next Saturday night, sing a little karaoke, do some recon for you. All right? I'll find one for you face to face. I'll check her out for you. Then I'll pass your number to her.
Damn, that's a.
No, I've kind of actually ghosted a few here lately, so I kind of feeling bad about that, but it happened.
Actually, we should all go to Tori's with Bob.
No, we will one night.
Yeah. As soon as it's all done.
It's been about 6 months since I've got to sing a song. Let me get the pipes back, and we'll see it. Yeah, recon like Rambo. Exactly, Becky. Yeah. I'm gonna walk into place, sing a couple songs, look around, see what's available. Then I'm gonna do some recon, get her background check her financials, because Bruce doesn't want a broke woman. Bruce wants, Bruce wants someone who's already independently stable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
in case he gets up and leaves. In case he gets up and leaves.
California, I'll go.
Yeah, what I think you should do, to be honest, to be safe, I think like you and Mike should switch accounts and let Mike pick your next date and you pick Mike's next date.
Didn't Mike already say no to that though?
No. But the first time I thought Mike find him somebody, on the streets to date him, like
And
a
then you
friend.
got people that touched up their photos
But
so
I
much
think
they
I
don't
think
even
it'd be
look like a
kinda
real
cool
person.
if Mike actually was able to, like, they'll sit down together, hand each other their phones, and Mike with Bruce's phone pick his next date off the app, and Brian and Bruce will pick Mike's next date.
Mike's not gonna do that.
I think Mike would trust Bruce.
This
Exactly.
gal touched up her photos on this dating site so much she looks like she's a cartoon character.
Yeah. All right, let's hit the last topic here, guys. Do I have it up? I do. Do I have it up? Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Okay. Last one there, boys and girls. What have been your relationship hiccups? Who wants to start? Let's go, Bob. Go, Bob. What have been your relationship hiccups?
Two things:
Two things.
religion and children that they already had.
You're just cutting it right out there. You're not even messing around. I mean, is nothing like that she could possibly, I guess we've kind of touched on that subject, but something she could possibly do would that be considered a hiccup or no?
Well, you know what I mean. I get along with kids and stuff, but there comes a point in time when your kid's a little asshole and you keep babying him and you don't see it, and you let him get away with stuff, and you can't say nothing to the little kid. That's when it's
even
just
the big kid that's an asshole.
Yeah, your kid's an asshole. You should discipline him more. You let him get away with crap because his father left when you were like 2 and you feel guilty. He's now 8 and he has no discipline. Okay, I gotta go.
Gotta go. Morgan, what have been your relationship hiccups? Do you have any now?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd say like one of, I think like the big ones is, communication sometimes. And it can vary from, like little stuff to, maybe, big stuff sometimes. But I mean, it's always sort of one of those things where it's like, okay, we realize, all right, something, went awry. Let's sit down, let's talk, let's talk it out. So, I mean, even if there are hiccups, it's like, we've always kind of found a way just to make it work, because if you don't actually sit down and talk about it, then you're just going around and around and around.
Yeah.
So
communication and procrastination. I can't stand those two things. Those things bother the shit out of me.
Yeah, I mean, like procrastination isn't much of an issue most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's really like the only one I kind of think of offhand.
Didn't I tell you to take out the trash yesterday?
Well, no. What we do is we go back and forth to see who will like take it out first. Like,
we did that.
We'll just wait each other out.
We did that.
You're playing garbage Jenga. It's piled up. You keep adding stuff to the top until something falls off.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Especially with the recycling bin. The recycling bin, pile up those cans until one of us breaks.
When we first moved in together, man, it was just like either none of us wanted to do it, and she knew exactly what she was doing, because she would wait for it to get full, and then what happened is our dog Wicket would knock it down in the middle of the night, which would make me get up because I'm concerned what noise it was. And I'd get up and then I'd have to take the garbage outside because it was all over the floor in the house. So she knew exactly what she was doing, man. She knew exactly.
Michael. Just,
What did
Sorry,
Michael write?
my bad.
where
Sorry.
does he live? Because I need to go kick his ass. Where should I start driving to?
Oh, well, you know what? Come to
Yes.
California and go south until you're in the middle of the desert, and that's where he lives.
Yeah, bathroom habits are horrible too, as well. Like, I can't stand people that don't put the cap back on the toothpaste. I can't
Yes.
stand that. I can't.
Yes.
It's right there. It's fucking right there. It's like, dude, seriously. I mean, it's just you can't take a half a second to put the fucking cap back on the toothpaste.
Well, no, this one drives me crazy. Is you walk into the bathroom, you look in the sink, and somebody, I'm not going to say who, the other person who lives here maybe, just trimmed his beard and his hair is still in the sink. Clean that shit up.
Yeah, yeah.
All right? I'm not your mother. I'm not your father.
But you're
I'm the
Uncle
guy
Bob.
helping you out when you get back on your feet.
This is why I don't have
that
room. This
shit.
is why I don't have
Huh?
roommates. This is why I don't have roommates.
All right,
Oh, well,
Bruce,
he's my
come on.
nephew.
Don't bullshit, Bruce. When you first moved in together, there was something
Yeah.
that drove you crazy that she did.
Oh God, there's a list, man.
Yeah, there's a list.
For one thing, she thought furniture was a closet hanger.
Yeah.
Right. So we don't have to hang clothes up. We just got to buy more furniture to put clothes on.
Yeah.
Right. And then let's see. Oh, the
I couldn't stand the female products on the bathroom counter.
well, the whole bathroom counter was full of
I can't stand that.
women's stuff. I mean, I had one little drawer in one of the two bathrooms that had my stuff in it. She had stuff in both bathrooms, both bathroom counters, and every bathroom drawer, right? And every cabinet, whether it be curling irons or hot
What you
curling
gonna do,
or
brother?
flat iron or this and that, and it's like all kinds of, it's like I got my one little drawer with my toothbrush and my hairbrush.
Pantyhose hanging in the shower. You can't take a shower because pantyhose are hanging in there.
Oh, well, luckily that would be hanging in the other shower, not my shower. But
Yeah.
but it was. And then, like, she would make a meal. Right? I was always taught as you're making something, you're putting it away before you eat. Right.
Yeah.
So
clean as you go. Clean as you go.
Right. She came from a different school. It was clean after you're done eating, and think about going up there and tidying up the kitchen after that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I still do it to this day. I mean, when I make a lunch, as I take my plate to go eat my lunch, everything's put away. All I do is come back, rinse the plate, put it in the dishwasher. Right? Everything's already cleaned up.
Yeah, I make my sandwich. I take everything out, put it on the counter. As soon as I'm done using the mayonnaise, I put the top back on. I put the knife in the sink, and I put the mayonnaise back into the
fridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the same way. So it's like
I don't let anything.
There's no dirty dish sitting in my sink. It gets rinsed off. It gets put in the dishwasher.
Dishwashers back then, Bruce?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of you, but did you have a dishwasher back then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We grabbed the dinosaur's nose and put it through the window.
Did you ever have to fight who starts the dishwasher?
No, but I never learned how to load a dishwasher properly.
Oh, I'm that guy. I can't stand people. I'm going to get it off my chest. Anybody that comes to my house and wants to help me out, and I love these people when we have a party at the house, they want to be nice and they help put shit in the dishwasher. Everything is fine. Dishes and cups, I understand that there shouldn't be no science to that. There isn't. But if you're going to put forks in there and knives and spoons, there's 4 sections. Put the forks in one section, put the knives in one section, put the spoons in one section, put the smaller spoons in one section. This way, when because I'm the one that's emptying the dishwasher, goes to put the stuff away, all I have to do is grab one section of fucking spoons and put the spoons away. Not fish through fucking spoons, knives, forks, and all this other nonsense. Oh, my kids, they hate me for that because that drives me That's
Well,
like
you
my
know, John, you're not
Yes, sir.
supposed to do it that way. You know why, right?
no. Why?
Well, here's the theory. So if you put similar items in the same pocket, the forks, and knives, and spoons will stack on each other, and you're not getting them clean. So you're
How
supposed
did
to
it-
mix. You're supposed to mix the silverware in the pocket, so it creates the spacing around the silverware product. So when it washes, it actually cleans the
I'm
silverware.
calling bullshit on your theory because you're just
Look it
too
up,
lazy
man.
to separate.
Look it up.
John,
Yeah.
and now we know why you're single.
No, because I hate that. I hate that.
The
It's just
women
so
can't
much-
pass the dishwasher test.
or
You
the
know, I
sandwich
think you
test.
got to
Or the
remove
sandwich
that from the
test.
quiz, brother.
Yeah.
Or the sandwich test.
Yeah.
My process is it's all about what happens after it's done. So for me, the quicker I can finish emptying the dishwasher, the better I'm going to feel about it. But if I have to, because I pull the tray thing out when I'm ready to do silverware, I pull the tray thing out and I take it over to the drawer where my forks and silverware is. Well, I have so many forks and spoons that I have two drawers. One drawer is just forks, one drawer is just spoons. And then there's the side compartment for knives. So when I open those two drawers up, it's forks going one thing, spoons going the other. I don't want to sit there picking spoon out of this, fork, knife out of here. It drives me nuts. Who's making fun of me in the chat? I'll kill y'all.
Brian Power. Who's that guy?
No, he's making fun of me along with Michael.
Yeah, I can't stand that. It's a simple thing. It's a simple thing. And I don't care where you put the dishes in the dishwasher. Obviously, everybody knows that cups go up on top. Everybody knows that dishes go on the bottom. That's just common knowledge. So why are you doing it that way, but you can't put the silverware away in individual pockets, which makes it so much easier when you're emptying the dishwasher?
I like to mix it up.
Yeah, and I worked in a kitchen for years when I
Hey,
was a
hey,
teenager.
hey, forks up, forks down.
Forks up, forks up. On the dishwasher, forks up. I put forks up in the dishwasher because of the way my dishwasher is. Each dishwasher is different, Bruce, because it depends on how the cycle works in your dishwasher. Some have just the thing on the bottom. Some have side jets and top jets. Mine has top.
I have the bottom, and I actually have two. So I have I have a lower one. I have an upper one.
And I always use hot. I always set my dishwasher to hot. So I
Mine
don't
doesn't
care
give
if
you
it
an
gets-
option. It's
Yeah.
it's either hot
Becky,
or
knife can stab
cold
you
or
too.
nothing.
Yeah. Fork it, John. Hey, I like my stuff. And I'm the same guy. Like Bruce says, if I use a pan to cook in and I empty that pan out, I take that pan directly to the sink and I wash that pan and I put it back where it belongs.
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
I do it.
I air dry my pans. So I'll put a towel on the counter and I let the
Set it
pans
upside down,
air dry.
Yeah, I mean that anybody, because I worked in a kitchen for many years and I couldn't stand. I worked as a dishwasher for a long time, and nothing pissed me off than the cook sitting there dirty and pan after pan and just handing them to me.
Yeah, my wife was one of those. My wife was one of those people that she cooked. She used everything in the kitchen possible, right? And I'm one of these guys that I can cook a whole meal with one frying pan. You know, I don't have to have everything out in the kitchen, right? You know.
No. And it's the same thing. It's same thing with people that you like when they cook with seasonings.
Yeah.
It's like, put the fucking thing away. Do you quit leaving? You know, I come back into the kitchen and there's 25 seasonings on the countertop. The fucking tray thing's right there. You telling me you can't take it, put it back into the freaking holder? You're that lazy? You can't put it back in the holder? Yeah, I'm never getting married again. I'm never getting married again. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, the lid is on my toothpaste, and I know exactly where that thing is.
Yeah.
And whether it's going to be empty tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, no. Toothpaste, you got the cap back on.
Yep.
Fucking flush the goddamn toilet. I
Oh,
don't care what
yeah.
fucking
Hit the
time of
damn
the night
lever.
it is. I don't care what time of the night it is. Flush the fucking toilet.
Yeah.
You know?
Ryan, these two are laughing because they're living with somebody, so they know all this stuff now.
Yeah.
I'm laughing.
No, I I'm a minimalist in a certain way as far as stuff like that. Like I don't want things on the countertop that I'm don't going to use. Don't
So
need.
Morgan, who makes the bigger mess in the kitchen?
Yeah, who makes the bigger mess?
Corey.
Corey does.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she
Is it
does,
because
definitely.
is it because he likes to explore when he's cooking?
No, no,
Things
because okay, so I always wanted to have a Keurig because of this reason. So we of course didn't get a Keurig because he didn't want the Keurig and was like, no, we can't have the Keurig because of the landfill. We'll fill the landfills, even though he doesn't care about like other environmental stuff, but like he only cared about the goddamn Keurig. So no, of course we don't get a Keurig. We get
You
one
know
of those.
they do make recyclable pods that you can buy and
Yeah,
fill up
I
your own
know.
coffee and put in the Keurig.
I know. I still wouldn't do it. So we have this, Ninja coffee maker. We have to obviously put the grounds, in there.
Yeah.
Grounds go everywhere. There's
Yeah.
grounds
Yeah.
everywhere. We said emptying the the thing in the trash. Grounds go everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is wrong with you?
I'm anal about mine. I lose it every time. I catch someone trying to fill my thing up and they're using fucking sink water. I fucking lose it. I lose it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? No. Bottled water or the machine over there. Go fill it up. I don't put fucking. I don't want to taste
Tap water.
messy. Yeah,
You
I
don't
wanna
put tap water.
Yeah.
You don't put toilet water in your coffee maker,
Yeah.
right?
And she's like, oh no, I'm just gonna fill it in the sink. I'm like, no, there's a machine right there with bottled water, or go grab a bottled water and pour 2 bottled waters in that machine. I said, because number one, my machine's gonna last longer because it's not gonna pick up all that crap from the fucking tap.
Not the hard water.
Yeah,
Right.
that hard water.
He gave up buying like distilled water for that. So of course there's hard water. It just all over that damn thing. I'm like, see, it wouldn't happen if we had a damn Keurig. But no, because I would actually keep up with it because it's easy to keep up with, but he doesn't keep up with that thing. So it looks gross. I'm like, I want a damn Keurig.
Yeah,
And you got to wash the coffee pot out all the time. And
I'm not the only one. And the same thing applies.
Underneath it.
Yeah, same thing applies to my regular coffee machine. I use the bottled water because I don't want to take our water. Bob knows, Bruce knows, our water sucks here. It's
well water.
It's got a flavor that's just so disgusting. And I don't want to taste that in my coffee, man. So go,
Brian. Who makes the biggest mess in your kitchen, Brian?
Brian don't cook.
John's got a point.
Mac and cheese in the microwave.
You guys have better water in North Carolina.
So Brian, you never learned to cook, or you just chose not to learn to cook?
No, I choose not to cook because she cooks better than I do. So if I want good food, I just let her do it.
I got you.
But we
grew up
cook, right, Brian?
So we grew up really differently on like how our tastes were, and she's the one who taught me how to eat food a certain way. So and which is a lot different than when I grew up. So I actually let her cook more often because she cooks better than I do. So
certain ways you eat it or you get nothing else.
Well, the way I grew up was so the way like my dad was when they would make like steaks and burgers and stuff like that and hot dogs and stuff like that. It was more.
Oh yeah, you said they charbroil them, right?
Yep. And then so she's the one that taught me how to eat my steaks like medium rare, which is a lot better. So I kind of just go by her thing and like she wants to cook, then I'll let her cook.
But you can get in the kitchen and cook, though, Brian. You can. I mean,
I can't cook a lot, but I mean, I kind of quit learning, I guess.
You could feed yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, I lived on my own before I got married, and then I think I was actually for a while better cook than the wife, and then she picked it up, and then I think we were pretty much even cooking, and of course then she passed, and now I'm cooking for myself again. So, yeah.
Bob, your mom made sure you know how to cook.
No, I kind of learned on my own after I left the house.
Yeah.
Nothing like moving Not like moving up and out and then trying to figure out, oh shoot, I got to feed myself.
Yeah, my mom.
Well, you
told
know,
us-
I mean,
How's
the
the
first
stove
couple
work?
times that you move out, it's fast food and frozen burritos in a microwave.
Yeah.
Then the third time you move out, you realize you have a nicer place now, and you have to have women coming over.
Yeah.
So now you have to learn how to cook something. So you buy a barbecue grill.
Oh
and
yeah.
you grill.
You grill everything.
Okay,
Because nothing more manly than man in the barbecue.
that's it.
My mom used to tell. Well, she taught all us boys to cook, because she used to tell us you can't live off of peanut butter and jelly. And I'm like, and it hit me when I moved out. I was just like, okay, this makes sense now. She can't cook worth of shit, so I have to either start cooking for myself. And you know, most I don't think like most girls are like that. When you moved out on your own, Morgan, did you have like, you know, you probably had a good handful of dishes that you could make.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there were, you know, a few staple things that, you know, my mom taught me, you know, how to make, and they're really easy. They, you know, they don't take much time. A lot of it's just throwing it into a crock pot and calling it a day, mostly. So
Yeah, I mean, I had to learn how to cook because my mom probably said that before, burned her hand.
Yeah.
Doing the, you know, back when they did French fries in a deep fryer and it caught on fire and she tried to get it off the stove and into the garage and it flamed up and burned her hand pretty bad. So being the oldest, I had to be the right hand kitchen cooker at that point, right? So I had to learn how to get up and make the rest of the kids' lunches for school, and I had to learn how to do the dinner prep and the salad and the meal prep and all that. So I kind of learned how to do it because I became the other hand of my mother, you know. So
yeah.
But, which seemed kind of stupid. My sister was only a year younger than I was. I don't know why I was doing it, but
Because you were the man.
I guess she trusted me more in the kitchen than my sister. But
that was Frankie. Frankie, I think that's what made him the man he is today. You know, just because he was the oldest. He grew up. He had help. Katrina was sick with the dialysis and stuff. So he used to get up an hour before everybody else in the morning. He would make the lunches for him, his brother, and his sister. You know, get them prepped, get the breakfast ready for both of them, and and fight. You know, I was asleep because I work night, so I would get home about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I went straight to bed, and I could hear Frankie, "God damn it, sit down and eat your breakfast." I'm thinking to myself, that poor kid. Poor kid. He's a dad. He's a dad at 12.
Well, that's what my mom said. She goes, because then they got divorced, and I was basically head of the house, watching over my sister and my brother and stuff. She goes, I don't think you really ever had a childhood.
I really don't think Frank did either. I mean, he's such. I mean, he doesn't cuss. He doesn't. He couldn't because I tried. When he was like 12 or 13. I said, "I'll give you $50, Frank. Just say Just say fuck once." He goes, "No, I don't want to do it, Dad." I go, $50. He goes, "I don't care. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it." And I was just like, "All right." And JP's back there going, "Fuck, fuck, fuck." Fuck.
Give me money. They give me money.
Give me money. Pay me, Dad. Pay me. All right, guys, we are done. We're out of here. We hit all of them. We hit all the topics. We got them all. So what did we learn? What did we learn, Bob?
Absolutely nothing, like we do every time.
What did we learn? No, seriously, what did we learn today? If you're 43 years old and you get divorced, get a storage shed for your porn.
There you go.
That way you can still stay in the will, okay?
All right.
You can still stay in the will, all right? We also learned that I need to go out into the world again, bars, and find Bruce a date.
All right.
I'll do all the research on.
Bruce can find dates. Bruce is just not choosing to date.
Right.
Bruce, I'll find you a nice woman, okay, Bruce? You'll share the same interests.
There's some scary people out there.
Yeah, I will find you a date. And we also learned that what else did we learn?
That John and
we
I
learned that a lot of people
John and I don't do weekends with women.
Tonight.
I'm gonna mute you, Bruce. Let Bob finish talking.
Morgan, you're awesome. You're awesome, Morgan. That's all I got.
I know. This was my roast session tonight.
Roast.
So
is that it? Bob? Is that all you learned?
Yeah, that's what I learned.
All right, Bruce. What did you learn today?
We learned that John and I don't do weekends. How to properly load a dishwasher.
Yeah.
What else did we learn?
You try it, Bruce, before you knock it. You try it one of these nights.
Oh, I know, but my train of thought too is dissimilar items wash better because they're not touching each other. They get to create space.
All right.
So, but space.
What else you learned, Bruce?
What else did we learn?
Well, you, not us.
Oh yeah,
You.
we learned that I look better with no facial hair but a mustache.
There you go. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, that's about it. Then let's see, and then we learned a lot from Becky. I just can't remember
Yeah,
what
we
we
did.
learned from Becky.
We always learn a lot from Becky.
We learned a lot about Becky.
We learned a lot about Becky.
Okay, you got to be between 6'2" and 6'8".
6'8".
You got to be financially stable.
Yep.
You know, she still hasn't said what she'd do for Klondike bar yet.
No,
I'm just curious.
And she said she had no facial hair at the moment.
There you go.
All
Yeah.
right.
And
All
then,
right, Brian.
Yeah.
You got one more, Bruce?
Nope,
You got one
that's
more?
it.
That's it. All right, Brian. We're gonna save the new person for last. Brian, what did you learn today?
that's not true.
I learned a lot of different things. I shouldn't wear my sandals and my socks anymore. Certain shoes, and apparently my shorts are too long. And yeah, a lot of everything I should know.
And if your shorts are too long and your socks are too long.
Right from the
Right.
Yeah, you guys can tell us what you learned out there in chat. Is that it, Brian? That's all
I
you
think so.
learned? That's it? All right, Morgan. Morgan, you've been getting razzed all night. What did you learn tonight? Other than you want to kill Michael.
Well, I should think she wants to learn Michael's address, but you know.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's one thing I still want to learn.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm
It
at
just-
a loss for what I've
it's just-
learned tonight.
I think we just overwhelmed her with so much information tonight.
Yeah, basically, and I've learned that there's a lot of people in this
point of
chat
something,
who
we'll be
like
fine.
to make fun of me,
Yeah.
but that's all right.
Yeah. We love her. He's only shown respect and
Yeah.
love for you. That he's making funny.
We didn't bash Morgan. No,
No,
not at all.
no.
It was all in the comment section.
Yeah, it's a comment. What did I learn? There's a lot of people out there that don't put fucking caps back on their toothpaste. That's the first thing. Don't know how to load their dishwashers. Don't know how to wear the right shoes with the right pair of pants. Obviously, shoes are the most important thing on a man's body, other
Or
than his
socks,
belt.
for that matter.
Yeah, socks. I'm sorry. Shoes and a shirt and a belt, the three most important things any man can wear when they're going out on a date. Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, let me ask, are you
Shirt,
wearing the new
belt.
wearing the new style belt now?
No, I always wear a nice leather belt. Brown
No,
belt,
the
brown
new
shoes,
belt.
black
it
belt.
doesn't have the holes in it anymore, the new belt.
No, I have, the lock. Yeah, I
The
have.
the ratchet belts.
Yeah, it's got the latch lock. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, those things are so much better.
Yeah. Brown shoes, brown belt, black belt, black shoes, guys. Remember that.
The belt has to match the shoes.
Yeah. Oh God, don't even go there. Cologne's a big thing with me. I think every guy should be wearing cologne to a certain point.
I couldn't wear it. My wife was allergic to it, so I gave her migraine.
some guys are allergic to it.
33 years with no cologne.
I learned that Bruce needs to grow a beard.
No, Bruce shave a beard.
No, you need to grow it out. I think you look better with the half beard than you did with the way you are right now. What else did I learn? Nothing. That's it. I learned that Becky likes tall guys. I learned that.
Yep.
That's about it.
Are you even in that range, John?
I'm 6'4".
So you're in the range, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even close.
I learned that Michael needs to sleep with one eye open. And that's about it. I think we're done. We're finished for tonight. Thank you, Morgan, Bob, Bruce, and Brian for showing up.
All right.
Michael, we're
Hi,
going
Michael. Nice, Chris. Night, Becky.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
I
Oh,
will.
Becky,
oh,
we have everything down here that
all
you
right,
said.
real
Becky.
quick. I almost forgot. I kind of want to get Bob's opinion on this. Bob, is there any of the polls right now that are on the Battle of the Bands that shocks you with the results?
Yeah, I'm shocked that a lot more people like Earth, Wind, and Fire than they do Kool and the Gang.
Kool and the Gang. That one surprised me. And the
But
other one
also, Prince and
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was pretty good. You know what I mean? I mean, Elton and Rod Stewart is awesome because it's the same type of music and stuff and the same longevity.
Yeah.
But nothing really surprised me except for the fact that nobody likes Kool and the Gang except for me. I guess. Well, no, I picked Earth, Wind, and Fire, but Kool and the Gang
I
has some
just
great hits.
Cool in the Gang.
Yeah.
All right, then you were the only
Yeah.
one. Then you weren't. There weren't very
think
many people who picked Kool and the Gang.
Well, the one that's kind of really surprising me right now is the Journey Fleetwood Mac one. I'm surprised it's that close, to be honest with you. Maybe it's just obviously I grew up listening to a lot more Journey. Journey played on the radio more than Fleetwood Mac did, obviously. And I know I can go down the category of music from Journey, not so much with Fleetwood Mac. But
Yeah.
that one doesn't surprise you? It's Journey.
I was
man.
no, because I was looking up, like, I started in 1982 and looked up like the top 100 hits of the year, and every year Fleetwood Mac had just as many as Journey did.
Yeah. But
I mean, Fleetwood Mac had a ton of songs.
Yeah, they had a ton of songs. Where's the other one that kind of surprised me?
I just picked Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks was hot.
Yeah. And Boston and Kansas, that surprised me too. That's pretty close too. Boston and Kansas. And Elton John and Rod Stewart didn't really surprise me.
And George Strait and Garth Brooks, that was
one.
pretty close.
That surprised me because I just imagined that it was going to be all Garth. It was just going to be Garth.
Oh, no. I mean, George is the king of country. The problem with George I saw George in concert, and all George does is stand behind the microphone and sing. He has no personality.
Yeah.
And that's why I chose Garth Brooks, because he walks around, he talks to people, he's interactive with the crowd. George Strait just stands behind the microphone and sings. He's a great singer, got a ton of great songs. But personality-wise, Garth Brooks is way better.
Yeah. And the last one, it kind of semi-surprises me, but I think Prince is going to end up winning that. Well, I'm surprised Michael Jackson got 8 votes, 8 to 19. Prince is just kind of stealing that one. So
that blew me away too, man.
That one, I know that has to surprise. I mean, what do you think it is though? Is it they're both dead, so you can't say, oh, it's because the other guy's dead. They are both dead, so they both had a shit ton of hits. Michael probably has been around a lot longer in the music industry than Prince, so he started with the Jackson 5s and then his own deal. But you think it has? I think the age group that's voting. All right, let me look at this real quick. All right, myself, 80s kid. Russ is 70s kid, right? Russ is 70s kid.
Who? Well, Michael was Jackson 5 in the 70s, but he was single. He was a solo performer in the 80s. Prince came out in the 80s as well. So you had a pretty good. I mean, you had a pretty good competition between each of them running for a good long time.
Yeah, Prince is just walking away with this. It's 19 to 8.
I think what gets Prince over the top is when Prince made the movie Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, Prince could play the guitar and Michael could
drums.
sing.
Well, do you think that the background of Michael kind of followed with him with some of this stuff though too, like all the scandal and stuff that he went through and everything?
Yeah.
So like I love
weird
Michael's
stuff,
music compared to Prince's. That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
You might hear, especially here lately, the last 5 years, he's been getting hammered. So, all right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you again for everybody watching the show. Thank you for everybody that's on the page. We keep voting. I made it easier so you guys can find them. So if you can't find the Battle of the Bands, just click on the go to our group page and click on the hashtag on the right hand side where it says Battle of the Bands. It'll take you to all of them. So right now there's 19 in there, and I still have a bunch more to put on there tomorrow that Bob helped me with and that Tim helped me with. So we're out of here. We'll see everybody next Friday.
All right.
And
Everybody in the comment section, good night.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Sunday, Bob and Brian.
Sunday.
You guys are up, right? They're gonna bring their 4-1 record against some 80s kids. So it's gonna be a tough one. We'll see everybody Sunday. We're out of here, and have a good rest of your week, everybody. Peace out.